First of all, we live.
Yeah. DMV, you know what time it is. None other than the BASSLINE podcast presented by TheEvrydywknd. I am your host, as always, Capo. I am feeling not just good and great. I feel sensational. It is a great day in the culture to talk some shit. To the left of me is my partner in shit talking, and young Mitchell We Trust.
What's good? How you living?
Look, I knew it was going to be a good pod like last Wednesday, Thursday, and then the events kept happening that said you on the right track. And then you walked in here with your braids out, and I said, oh.
Ready for war.
It's up.
I look like the ultimate warrior.
Nigga, y'all should have told me to wear all black. I didn't know it was an all black pod.
I dress like this every day.
I mean, you do, but he don't.
Well,
It's more of a like, yeah, it is kind of black.
little calm fit.
It's blackish.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's rarely ever any thought to my outfits.
Oh, we know.
I just show up. As long as the colors match, I'm cool.
That man said, oh, we know. Last but certainly not least, he's back. He's got on Joe Fresh Good New Balances.
I am. I'm back.
Spam eating ass nigga.
It's racist.
Lou Gold is here.
Is it?
It's racist.
Hey, are those black Uniqlos?
Yeah.
I need those.
I resigned myself to, like, if I was going to do the simple wardrobe, let me find some jeans I don't know that are solid. I was going to do the nudies or the PRPs and all that shit. And I was like, you know what? Uniqlo holds it down every time. I know what I'm getting from Uniqlo every time.
You know they put a Uniqlo in Union Station?
That's been there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've copped jeans from out of there before
that's
catching the train.
I'm not even going to say it on air because you niggas don't need to know. But yes, there is a Uniqlo in Union Station for the foreseeable future, although I don't know how long Union Station
It's been there for a little bit.
I'm just talking about, like, just the whole mall concept is getting sketchy.
Yeah.
Like, Annapolis Mall is
They had
trash.
a 7-Eleven in there now.
Annapolis Mall.
They have a 7-Eleven in Annapolis
in the mall.
Is insane.
Wait, the mall, if you go inside the mall, it feels like a strip mall. They have a 7-Eleven. They have a library. They have a taekwondo studio.
I remember the library, yeah.
These are not mall spots.
It fell off. Once the Nordies closed, though, you knew what time it was.
I think that they never needed to expand the mall.
No, they should have left it the way it was and left Nordies as the main anchor, and they would have been fine. But once they left, that was it.
Is Macy's still in there?
Yeah.
Because I know they closed a lot of Macy's locations.
Right, but what I'm saying is the two anchors of the mall, which were Nordstrom's and Sears, both gone.
Yeah.
And there hasn't been anything in either of those spots for years.
Yeah, because now Nordstrom's is just a walkway to get into the other part of the mall.
Nah, you talking about Lord and Taylor.
Yeah.
Yo, Lord and Taylor, yeah.
Yeah, Nordies is just closed.
It's just a wall.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's super regional, super specific. Welcome, gentlemen. I'm glad you guys are here. Lewis, I am especially glad you're here.
Glad to be back home, man.
We get to act a fool. I'd get into announcements, but let's get right to it. Last episode, we talked heavily about the Kendrick Lamar diss track on it's Future's project, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
On
Future and Metro.
On Future and Metro Boomin's project, right? It's called Like That. And we were waiting for responses from Drake and or Cole. Because if you're being honest, I don't think that Kendrick verse was majority about Cole. It was majority about Drake. However, Cole delivered a response on Friday that just passed by way of a project called Might Delete Later, which he had been teasing on YouTube with some vlog content. But both of those vlogs did include a single from this project, right? Cool. The last track on the project is called 7 Minute Drill. 7 Minute Drill seems to be Cole addressing what was said in the verse by Kendrick.
He fucking ran to the studio after hearing that and recorded that shit.
Okay? He didn't run.
He bicycled.
He definitely is known to bicycle.
Yeah.
He bicycled.
Yeah.
He hopped on the good old
I had
bicicleta.
nothing for you. So that happens, right? Verse drops. I'm excited from the premise of energy in the culture, right? Do I think either of these verses are the most vicious of battle raps or beef raps?
Absolutely not. No way.
It's not story of added on or hit 'em up, but that verse I thought by Kendrick was, I thought that was pretty vicious. If you dig into it, pause. But like,
No, please expound because I don't understand the viciousness.
I think it was the nuance of it, right? Like you see all the videos on TikTok circulating around of people breaking it down, and I think it showcased why he is the only rapper with a Pulitzer Prize. Like, if you can either take it from a surface level and be like, yeah, that was cool, like, okay, we working with something, but if you start digging into the nuances of it, it's like he was actually on there popping that shit for one verse and one verse only. He got a lot off in one verse. Like, it's not no Vaseline. It's not, these kind of tracks, because those are whole tracks. But for one verse to be as nuanced as it was, I thought was pretty crazy. And y'all know I'm not even like the Kendrick fan. Like, I don't listen to Kendrick shit like that.
So for me, there's a level of if it takes a think piece for the bars to land, then it didn't do it.
I would agree if it wasn't about this artist in particular. We're talking about a rapper who holds a Pulitzer Prize. We're not just talking about, no disrespect to any other rapper that's dropped a diss track, but we're not just talking about regular for the sport rapidy rap.
A simple rhyme and simple
No,
Simon.
we are. And I don't think that award changes the context.
I think it changes the depth in which he goes into writing because, like I said, if you look at it at a surface level, you know who it's about, you know what it's addressing, and I think that's what makes it such a good verse, is that if you don't want to dig into it and you take it just for rapidy rap, cool verse, bet. He done sparked the shit off.
And to add another level to it, I remember us having a conversation, not regarding this, but like just how certain awards give you a certain
Cachet.
Yes, cachet. That's a better word than I was gonna say. A certain level of respect. And so we were talking about the Grammys and how that lets you move in a different space than if you have one, if you don't. I think a Pulitzer Prize, like Lou says, puts you in a different realm. And so I think it wouldn't say correlates, but it definitely makes sense that like how
I would say it directly correlates because it's.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say because, like I said, from a surface level, it is high level rapping, cool. But because he has that award, right? Even myself being a casual Kendrick fan, you have to pause and say, was there a little bit more to this? Because you have a different kind of pen. You actually have an award that lets writers across all mediums know that your pen is different. So it's like you kind of have to dig into it. It would be the same way if somebody said, I got a hit, trying to say that to Drake. Drake has dumb awards to let you know he does hits. So when we talk about hits, you got to dig into a little bit more because of the cachet he brings with the amount of awards he's been given for hits. I look at it the same way with Kendrick with having such a prestigious award. You can take a surface level if you want to, but to deny that same pen didn't put some extra shit sprinkled in there, that's crazy. Come on, what are we talking about? It is Kendrick after all. I mean,
the project he has is surface level.
And that's what I'm saying. I think just alone with the cachet of the award and then who he has always been as an artist, going back to Section 80, you got to dig into it a little bit more.
And you can go further back to Overly Dedicated.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. I don't think we can look at it as just, and maybe this is us being rap nerds or whatever, but I mean,
it doesn't matter. The nigga won. So
facts. It's a clear body.
He won before what happened.
We haven't seen a body like this in story of Added On, period. And like that, and okay, so that's a good example now that I'm saying it. Push's diss in my opinion, was very surface level, where there was a bunch of other little nuances in there. But we know Push's pen to be a certain type of pen, so you're not really looking for the deep Kendrick type of shit. You might look for the witty coke bar that's in there, or the witty gangster line that's within there, but you're not going digging for some kind of dissertation into a Push diss. I mean, he's gonna kind of bring it to your chest. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that Kendrick didn't, but there are those hidden layers. Like when I first heard it, I was like, what the fuck does 40 Water have to do with this? Like, what the fuck does the E40 thing? And then I was like, he's really getting into some West Coast shit where he's mentioning very specific things to make a fucking point. That's fire. Because the casual fan is not going to know that connection at all. I still maintain there has to be something with him yelling bum like that, and I don't know what it is yet.
You niggas bums.
Like, but the way he said it, the way it was put into the verses, like, so what made you decide to do it like that? That was just the flow. I'm convinced that there's something a little bit more to that, but I could be reaching. So
because I got to peel back all these layers to the onion, that makes it fire.
No, what I'm saying, I think it makes it fire because you can take it from either way. Surface, yeah, yo, that was crazy.
No Diddy.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Again, you can take it from a surface level and take it for just what it is. Because there's very obvious bars. Your dog's getting buried, Pet Cemetery, his project being called for all the dogs. There's very surface level shit. I think what makes it such a good verse is the fact that I can peel back layers and start to find more and more in this diss with each listen, where it's like, yo, people like to talk about how Drake plays chess and all this. I mean, fuck, Kendrick. Like, that's 4D chess right there, bro. I think that's what makes it so fire.
What I will say is that in preparing for this conversation, I think I look back to, I want to say it was like the BET Cypher. I think it was the BET Cypher where Kendrick said something about basically, when you finally make the choice to jump out the window and make this a fight, don't pull your hand back. And that's what's happening.
But he's been on that time.
So
the control verse, everything, he's been on that.
The frustrating part for me, right? Because Cole drops on Friday with the 7-minute drill shit, the project, woo, woo. And for me, I was excited before even listening to see the energy in hip hop, right? Everybody's so strategic and so calculated in my deals and my da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, right, but at what point is your manhood being called to the table not enough?
It's like you can't drop a no Vaseline anymore. Look what happened with Story Added On. People had to step in because that's too scathing. It was like, that's a typical good rap diss.
We can't even look at deals right now between these two people because
Kendrick by himself.
Cole, he runs his label.
No. I'm not talking about your
Well, you
label.
could say Cole's Puma deal.
I'm talking about these men are multi-million-dollar businesses.
Yeah.
Individually, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
And those multi-millions feed a lot of people, right?
Trickle down economics.
Right. So what I'm saying is
Crazy.
there is impact to this, period.
I would be inclined to agree if Kendrick didn't come out the way he came out. Pause. Like, he seemingly did not give a fuck. Deals be damned. Like, what's up? I'm calling y'all bums. I'm calling y'all, what's up? If anything, Cole might have to worry about that because he's got this new image of the spiritual kind of clean-cut guy that's well polished, and he's got to deal with Puma. He's very hip-hop, backpacky, but can still make the hit. Maybe he has more to worry about that. But Kendrick is out here, I'm outside. What's up? And I can still get the Pulitzer. I can still be a multi-million-dollar business. I don't think that's a viable excuse anymore. To speak to your point, at what point, especially as a rapper, as men, there's already that level of ego, right? Like, don't test my manhood, right? And you could call it feeble, you could call it fragile manhood, whatever, but it's still ingrained into men, right? On top of that, you're an entertainer, more specifically a rapper. We know the bravado and the ego that comes with that. At some point, you got to stand on something, in my opinion, and be like, yo, he's not about to talk to me like that. You could talk to the rest of the field like that because they not up here with us, but me, nah, it ain't going to be me. And it ain't gonna be like that either. Because think again, the nuance of the diss with Future, with Metro, like there's that nuance there as well.
So that's my point. Is how dare you run around for the last 3 years saying I'm the best, and I'd love to be tested. That's what he's been saying. Am I lying about Mr. Jermaine?
No, him and Drake.
Okay. He got tested. He showed up for the test. No, he did. No,
He showed up for the test. Sure, yeah.
Yes. He said, I'm replying. He absolutely replied. So we're not going to take away. He did show up. Whatever your feelings are on how he showed up, that's different.
Yeah.
But he did show up. I wasn't wholeheartedly mad at the response. I did agree with Joe Budden that like, yo, this don't sound like you give a fuck. It sounds like you're checking a box.
When I heard it, I was like, you ain't gonna do nothing but piss him off.
Right. But I also was like, yes, because I know Drake's not about to do nothing right now.
Yeah.
Drake's gonna do something at some point. Who knows what
he already did.
I'm not doing that.
You know how he is with the little Instagram post. The concert thing was taken out of context. People gonna flip that, whatever. But the little pose and all, he's doing it in Drake fashion, bro. If you couldn't, and this is no disrespect because y'all know is VA all day, but if you didn't even respond to Push, I'm definitely not expecting you to respond to Kendrick.
Wait, why?
Because Kendrick is more recognized with the Pulitzer Prize. Some would argue that his raps are a little bit deeper than Push's, etc. I'm not taking anything away from Push. I like Push over Kendrick. Y'all know this. I'm just saying, if you weren't going to respond to Push, and that was let's call it a standard run-of-the-mill diss. I'm going to talk shit about you. I'm going to address the points. It's a rap diss, right? And then Kendrick comes back with some more cerebral rap diss type shit. If you didn't respond to the regular run-of-the-mill rap diss, you definitely not going to respond to this shit. You may not even know all the layers that's in this motherfucker for you to respond to. You may not even know how to respond to it. Because seemingly you didn't know. And he can say he had a record in the tuck and all this. We don't believe you. You need more people.
I don't know that that's true.
I just don't think he has nothing for Kendrick if he had nothing for Push. And that was a run-of-the-mill rap battle. That nothing Push said is more scathing than you hear on the URL. That was a run-of-the-mill, I'm a professional rapper, rap battle track.
There's like legitimate friction there.
Okay.
I don't think any of these
Drake runs around talking about how he got goons and he's untouchable and this and that.
That is agreeable.
So why not respond in like fashion? Here is a run-of-the-mill rap diss. I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to say your wife's ugly, whatever nasty shit you want to say about the other man, right? Had nothing for him. Now I'm expecting you to respond back to a human encyclopedia that just dissed you in $10 words and shit you don't understand and layers that you can't even peel back? Hell no.
A human encyclopedia that dissed you in $10 words.
Yeah.
That's bars.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Kendrick is different. He's different, dog. If we're talking about who is the greatest writer, it is Kendrick. Greatest rapper, Cole. Greatest musician, entertainer, artist, Drake. Drake definitely don't got nothing for Kendrick, and Cole seemingly had some mid and then retracted it. That's pussy.
Crazy.
That's crazy to me.
The diss track was mid. I think Cole rapped well on this project, though.
Well, I admittedly did not hear the rest of the project because I went straight to the diss track.
Okay. All right. So this is
but that withstanding, I don't think that makes a difference.
The song you said that Central C out-rapped him, right?
Which is wild to say.
And it's true though.
Okay.
In what world does Central C out-rap
You said you didn't listen to the song. So.
I'm mind blown. I'm not arguing. I'm just mind blown.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Cole at some point in the verse went A B C D E.
I heard about this. Yeah, I heard about this.
I don't know L's. I don't take those. Nigga, you just took one, and that's why you backed out. And so it's just
that was.
I think it's all pub, dog. I think it's all publicity and PR. Why else would the greatest rapper walking earth right now retract a diss and in such fashion? At my festival, I'm stopping the show. I'm giving you a soliloquy about why I'm sorry and how I'm earthy and all this. What the fuck are we talking about?
All right. So let me just say this. From this day forward, I never want to hear anything about Jermaine Lamar Cole being better than Kendrick Lamar. It just doesn't make sense, right? I never want to hear it again.
Nah, it's some niggas that got to answer to you now.
And I've been
You've
hearing
been on this hill for a
I've been
long time.
hearing this shit since I was in high school. You have to have a certain level of intelligence to
Facts.
listen to J. Cole.
Facts.
You gotta do like Kendrick wasn't fucking rapping his ass off and overly dedicated, right? So now I need answers and
apologies.
Facts.
I need
I have
public
receipts.
statements.
I'm so sick of all of these niggas. I have been on this fucking
This is why I wanted to pod today.
on this fucking tirade.
Yeah, I know.
Since I have been.
I was like, why is this nigga so quiet? I know this is coming.
Yo.
I pause.
Yo.
No Diddy. But I let you guys, but I'm just letting you guys know.
We was
right
dilly
now.
dallying.
Yeah, I never ever want to hear from anybody else that Drake or Cole is a better rapper
Never.
than Kendrick. I never want to hear it again, ever.
It's so fucking quiet. For
I
you niggas.
never want to hear that
Because-
shit again.
And
Hand me the ball.
he had the audacity.
Unless
No, I'm not finished. He had the audacity
go off, King.
to call to Pimp a
Just say,
Butterfly.
you up.
He called To Pimp a Butterfly a sleeper. Like he doesn't have an album with fucking called For Your Eyes Only. That was mid across the board. I
like For Your Eyes Only. I like that
the
project.
best song was talking about folding fucking clothes. His
I like
biggest
that. I like that
his
whole project.
biggest hit is lying in the back of 8th grade math class to get his nut off. I'm so sick of all these people. They're just like, oh, you need a
But no,
certain-
that's not fair because that doesn't speak to
It's-
rapper
it's-
ability.
It's fair. It's fair.
No,
it's fair.
Calling
fair.
into question his biggest song does not equate to rapper ability. Because let's be very
No,
clear.
no,
Cole
it's
even
fair.
said it.
It's
I
fair.
came up being known off of bars. Let's not act like Friday Night
I'm
Lights
not-
and all this
I'm
shit
not-
don't
I'm
exist.
not- I'm
You
not-
can't bring in hits. If you want to talk hits, you got to compare them to Drake. If we talking bars, we got to be a little more gracious than that.
This is your problem. You interrupted me mid speech.
My bad, bro.
The soliloquy is not
It's
over.
not finished. It's
My
not.
fault.
And I'm not saying J. Cole is a bad rapper. I have never said that. My biggest problem is his stance. They're not good people. I hold them up there with barbs because they're delusional, right?
You could say that about all of those people: Beyonce, Drake, Nicki. You could say that about a lot of people.
But what do they all have in common?
Jay-Z.
No. Well, actually, yes. But they just hold people to like.
Well, yeah,
Anyway,
that
you're
level
getting-
of famdom is fucking weird.
You're sidetracking me. I'm just saying, I never,
Never.
as
ever,
long
ever.
as I'm walking on God's green earth, want to hear anybody say that J. Cole is better than Kendrick Lamar.
Wait. I'm still gonna say that J. Cole, by and large, is a better rapper
No, he's not.
than Kendrick,
No, he's not.
but his pen
No, he's not.
is nowhere near Kendrick's. We can't take away Cole's ability to. Cole World knows
never-
Snuggy Dog, and I'm not no stan.
never-
The boy can rap his fucking ass off. Way better than Kendrick, way better than Drake.
No, we
But this
can't.
move does call
cannot.
into question
cannot.
one facet of being a rapper. I think being a rapper is multifaceted, right? You got to be an
What
entertainer.
the fuck are you talking about?
How is he? He does not have a song where he raps better than Kendrick on Nostalgia. He does not have a song where he raps better than Kendrick on The Heart Part 2. Let's just start there, right?
I could name almost any
Name
track from Friday Night Lights that
All
he
right,
rhymes
we're
better
being
than.
delusional.
No, I'm a West Coast dude. Y'all know I don't fucking give a fuck about none of this East Coast bullshit. I'm here to be the person that can call a spade a spade. Does it call into question one facet of Jermaine Cole, rapper, being the top rapper? Yes, it does, because you fucking back down. Dog, I'm not gonna. We've done this before. I'm not gonna pull out my fucking phone and fucking pull up Friday Night Lights. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'll put it to you like this. Kendrick does not have a single project rap-wise that's better than Friday Night Lights.
You're lying.
In my opinion.
You're lying.
In my opinion. In my opinion.
You're
In my opinion.
lying.
In my opinion. But what I'm saying is, I think it calls into question just one part of him being a rapper, and that was, you don't back down from the beef. It's the same thing with Drake. You don't back down from the beef. You don't apologize for it. That's part of being a rapper. What happened to the competitive sport of being a rapper? Somebody gets at you, you get at them, and you keep going until this shit is over with. You don't fucking apologize.
That I agree.
And if you do, you don't do it in public. Cube didn't fucking piece it up with Easy in public. Like, this is not how this shit goes. Like, this is part of being a rapper. So do I think it calls into question that one part of being a rapper? Yes. But we're not going to sit up here and act like that boy don't rap better than both of them.
No. So
I'm talking about the ability to rap.
He has been rapping better than them over the last 3 years.
See, here's the thing, right?
That's true. Cole has been the best rapper of the three over the last 3 years.
I would say the past fucking decade.
But
no,
I can't do that. But this is bad.
But Cole project got better.
And now
than Good Kid, Mad City.
I seen a lot of people saying online, like, they were like,
I'm not
yo,
that big of a fan of that
Cole,
Really?
like, we got to let Cole have this moment. Like, we respect him being, let me finish. We respect that he wants to keep his peace, and like that he feels like he made a bad decision. I get that. I respect that too. However,
I don't.
He asked for
And that's the part that makes it nasty. That's like if me and you were to go outside and I say, Capo, fight me, and I smack you in the mouth, like Nature was saying, and then I realize I just challenged this man to a fight and smacked him in the mouth. On second thought, I don't really want to fight you, bud. That's not the way this shit goes.
Bro, you can't put toothpaste back in the fucking tube.
Facts. And all the people that are up there saying he deserves this and he's having
No,
it.
he
Yo,
fucking doesn't.
you can have that in private, dog. But for you to sit up there and do that, this was the weirdest, most goofy. No, the fuck. So you saying, and that's the part that I didn't like. So now you're calling into question an entire history of an art form where one of the integral parts of the art form and one of the most basic parts of the art form is dissing somebody, stunting on them, flexing, whatever you want to fucking call it. This is part of where rap came from. And now you saying it's the goofiest, weirdest shit you've ever done. What does that say to the battle rap community in general, right? What are the implications of this statement? What does that say to every fucking great rapper that came before your ass that has made a diss record? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Dissing somebody that you have been antagonizing and seemingly provoking for however fucking long, and now it's goofy and weirdo shit? No, you're a fucking goof, dog. You are the leader of the goof troop for saying that shit. That's wild. Stand on that shit, because think about it. We all know how albums are made, right? That album was fucking done, mixed, mastered. That shit was ready to go. You ran to the fucking studio and you made that track, or the opposite part of that is you already had it in the tuck, which makes it worse because then you apologize for it. That's goofy shit, dog. That's goofy. I ain't touched a microphone in almost 15 fucking years. I still ain't apologized to nobody I ever fucking dissed.
I can't wait.
I don't understand the apology, man.
That shit is crazy. Like that shit to me is so
And then
weird. It's like, it's almost like he's trying to appeal very much to his fan base, because I've seen the pictures of the fan base that goes to these fucking Dreamville concerts, and I get it. They might not be the ones that are about the confrontation. I understand that, and good for those people. But at the end of the day, you still have to remember this man is a fucking rapper, and self-admittingly, don't get it fucked up, I came up off of bars. And now we doing this?
Yeah, he wanted to engage.
Because if he didn't, he wouldn't have, because there's been numerous times before where he didn't fully engage. Right or wrong?
No, but he's been saying he wanted to engage.
He knew.
Am I misconstruing what was being said?
No,
I
he
think
just knew he couldn't hang.
The only thing that I can think of is it's either that or somebody put a battery in his back. He got in the studio, he let it off, and then was like, actually, that's not the person that I am, and I shouldn't have done that. Which is fine if you feel that way, but then to come out this way and to, like, Come on, fam. I mean, I don't know. And people will say, well, what other way was he supposed to do it? Fam, I don't know, but not like
sneak his
that.
fucking music out. Just do it.
Yeah, he could have made a track.
Or not. He could have.
Because he did. Matter of fact, he did make a track when Control came out, and he was on a fucking bus talking about Wale and fucking Kendrick and how they all brothers and this and that. So you could have did it that way.
Or he could have just took the song.
Come on, he did it already.
He could have just took the song down.
Now, see, that I think would be corny, because he did announce it too. He's taking off streaming things. I think that would be corny. Address it like the way you did before. Yo, we all brothers. We all in this. I'm going to get at you, but it's like, you know.
But then, here's my thing. We all know that it's brothers getting at each other, right? We all know that none of these guys are taking it there.
They don't have real problems.
Right. So what I need from them is more creativity sparring and less of you nice niggas talking about upping sticks and shit.
You're not going to get that because Drake's running around with fucking Yachty. Cole is seemingly
Yachty's
fucking
a nice guy too.
Dalai Lama, fucking Buddha, fucking peaced out. Kendrick seems to be the only one with the true smoke. And that's not a knock to Yachty. Like, y'all know I'm not the biggest Yachty fan, but as long as Drake is surrounded with that kind of younger, more fun energy, making those kind of tracks, I don't think he's gonna be in the mind frame to be like, hold on, Yachty, I can't get a manicure this weekend. I gotta fucking diss Kendrick. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I fuck with Yachty though. Like,
well, and again, I didn't say that as a diss. It's just that's a different energy.
Yeah.
Like, you're not thinking about
like
dissing dudes if you got this young kid around you that's just like, bro, let's have fun. And,
I like Yachty when he's not rapping.
I think Yachty has gotten better at rapping.
I think everything else Yachty does,
But you also gotta
but
remember where he
rapping
started.
is great. He does everything else great.
You gotta remember where he started at though. Like, it was really bad when he first started.
He's still ass,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
I
but
mean,
he still improved though. I can give him that.
okay.
Pause. But
I can say that he's gotten better for sure, but
Yeah.
I'm
Marginally.
I mean, but we still have to.
No,
we still have to recognize improvement.
he's
Sure.
absolutely.
But that's like giving a fucking participation award. Who cares?
no.
No, it's not.
I'm not awarding him anything, but
But you can still recognize some
Sure,
shit.
sure.
You be like, all right, cool.
Sure,
bet.
sure.
This guy deserved to get
like
10 minutes
Sure.
off
nigga.
the bench instead of
Sure.
instead of 5.
nigga. If we went on this podcast, I had a perfect point to say to you, but I won't say it on it. Ooh,
What? You can
make that point.
You
land.
can bleep it
That's true. Let me put a marker here, nigga.
because we might be able to leave it in depending on what we're talking about.
Nah,
Pause.
this
No
point.
Diddy.
Yeah.
This point is too pointed.
Also, we're not going to keep doing that because we're not going to act like Diddy did not have the soundtrack, at least for me and him, to our fucking youth in ushering us into the outside.
It still
He may
doesn't
be a
make him-
freaky ass boy.
This doesn't make him doesn't negate the fact he's a nasty ass
Anyway,
nigga.
before we get into that, because that's a whole nother thing. What were you about to say?
I was going to say that, like,
So we're not gonna put that on air.
no.
Yeah, he put a marker there. So
We're gonna edit that out. But again,
So you don't get my point now? Wait.
no, I get your point, but what I'm saying, like I said off air, it's a straw man argument. It's not an equivalent. Sure, we can recognize, and this isn't about Yachty. What the fuck are we doing? It's not about him being better than where he was. Sure, I'll give him that. I guess for me, when I look at an artist, I look at everything else, and he just does everything else so much better than rapping. Like, his raps to me are ass, but what he does
He's got a
as
whole
a
little crew of
creative
ass with him now.
dog, they all are some shit.
They all rap
But
the same way.
what he does as a
Chipotle.
creative is fuck. I mean, at first I was kind of tight at the whole let me buy up the ice creams and the babes, but it was like, you know what? That's kind of tight that a kid this young has an appreciation for culture, for this culture, and is embracing it and actually is studying and getting it. So I applaud him for that because I think everything that he does surrounding the music is fire. I mean, it has to be fucking giving creative direction seemingly to Drake, the biggest artist in the fucking world. I mean, that's tight.
And that's the interesting part, right? Is
That's
like
so tight.
and
And to be that young too.
he's very respected, like, as a creative, while seemingly not so respected as a musician.
Because his music is ass.
Yeah, he's like
Especially
like
in comparison,
anti-Tyler.
especially in comparison to what he does creatively, which is so fucking good. It's like
He's anti-Tyler.
yeah, it
Rap
pales
was-
in comparison.
Rap was used as a stepping stone to get to what it needs
Yeah,
to
I
be.
mean,
He
a lot
knew-
of rappers do that now.
Yeah,
but,
but he knew he had his one hit.
but also, I don't need all them ass rappers coming with him too.
Wonder.
Yeah, and it's fine. It's
But he
okay.
writes
It's
shit.
okay to be a one-hit wonder. But what do you do with
You
that?
tell that to Vanilla Ice.
Well, he need to have been better after the one hit. How about that?
His album was all right.
Okay,
He just couldn't escape that legal trouble.
I never heard it. So,
Vanilla Ice went on to do some shit though. He
He
got a
did.
show.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, a TV show flipping like
So
making houses and shit.
Yeah, some shit like this. Some regular.
He made houses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight.
He had to flip his bag. He wasn't gonna eat off that one song.
I mean,
forever.
I was
Them
also
royalties
what,
is
like
gonna
what
get
song?
lower.
What year did that song come out? Like
1991.
Exactly.
Something like that.
I wasn't even alive.
Yeah,
It
you
was
So I
very
don't-
early 90s.
I wasn't
yeah.
even alive. So
You weren't even swimming yet.
My parents didn't even meet yet. So like, what are we talking about?
Oh, they got to it, huh?
But yeah, like I was saying too, like
I had to
that's
put-
crazy.
I had-
That's crazy.
I had to put the.
yo!
I had to think of the timeline
His response
That's
was
crazy.
crazy, bro.
That's
Did you
crazy.
see how it affected his whole?
because I had to do math, and I was like, "Fuck!" I
It's
was
like,
like,
damn, it's never been presented to me that
I
way.
was like 91. Yeah, my parents got married in 93, so they had to have met at 91.
They was definitely fucking in 91.
What I'm saying is,
Your dad definitely cut on the Jodeci and was dogging your mom's out.
hey yo,
You're probably right.
I don't
It's
wanna-
not
and
what
that's
I
when
want
they
to.
used
It's
to
not
call
what I
it.
want to fucking talk about.
Yeah,
but
and that's when they used to call it knocking the boots. He was knocking the dust off them joints.
you want to step
Punching.
outside? You want to step outside? Real quick?
No, my bad.
This
You
is
want to
wild
step outside?
aggressive.
My bad.
You want to step outside? It's a fair fight. You
You
want
know
to
what?
step outside?
You know what? I'm sorry for talking about. I'm in a better place now where I'm
No,
at
no, no,
peace
no,
with
no, no,
myself.
no. Don't pull a J.
and-
Cole now. The toothpaste is out.
I'm
The
in a
toothpaste is out the
different- I'm in a
fucking tube,
different-
nigga. Like,
you said don't pull a J Cole now. Let's
I'm
go.
in a different place in my life. You know, I'm more peaceful. I'm closer to 40. You know, I don't participate in that kind of thing. You know.
yeah, so now you really sound like J. Cole right now.
Hey man.
That's exactly what he just said.
Hey man.
But let's wrap this whole segment up with me just saying I have names. I'm waiting on apologies because there's no way that you J. Cole stans are gonna get away with this.
And throw Drake in there too, because anyone who ever told me that Drake is a better rapper than Kendrick, I expect a DM, I expect a text, I expect the whole thing saying, "Yo, you was right, I was wrong."
bugging.
Nobody has had the audacity to tell me that Drake was better than Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, I've heard it.
I've heard it. They knew not to tell me that because then I just
Tim
would
gonna
just
shoot you.
no, I would just present facts. I'll
will
present
shoot
facts.
you.
I'm not
Tim
shooting
will-
anybody.
So let me ask y'all this then. With that dish, right? Off the heels of
Anderson.
that, do we think the whole album, because a lot of people are
the album was-
speculating that the whole Future and Metro album is littered with disses down to the song titles?
I wouldn't be surprised because Future's a very petty ass individual. And,
Yeah, and it
I
seems to
wouldn't
be
be
some-
I wouldn't be surprised if Kendrick has a response on the second Metro and Future album that's coming out this week.
And it also seems to be a woman involved at the root of this, so it could get this nasty.
That's typical Drake shit.
It could get this nasty because Drake likes to fuck your bitch.
That ain't gonna work with Kendrick though. That ain't gonna work. That might work with somebody else. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, well, Kendrick not.
He tried it with Ross. He
I
can
don't
try it with
believe
whoever, but
Kendrick
that
is-
ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Kendrick just isn't the guy fucking industry bitches.
Yeah, like that ain't gonna
that
work.
we know about it.
You gotta do something else. That ain't gonna work.
That's what I'm saying.
Your typical fucking game ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
Figure something else out.
not gonna fuck your bitch.
But yeah, Kendrick won. I don't want to hear nothing else from anybody about Cole, Drake, whoever. It doesn't matter. Kendrick is that nigga. He's the top of the totem pole. I don't need to hear anything else.
All right, heard it here first. Young Mitchell said it. Well, he been saying it, so
I've been saying it.
you heard it here first.
And
I'm waiting my.
I'm
I'm
waiting my apologies for this. I have so many apologies that I need to.
We gonna
like,
start
collect.
a apology GoFundMe.
No, there's an Excel spreadsheet of what I.
Oh no,
Oh nah, you gotta release the sheet.
he broke it down.
Bro, the Jussie Smollett niggas, I need an apology from.
So but no, you really gotta make a spreadsheet of every nigga that tell you wrong. So when you write, we putting their names out there
Yeah, absolutely.
and they ats, and we atting them all.
hmm
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah.
I'll get
It's
to
gonna
it
be
this week.
a fucking slider post.
Yeah,
of all you niggas' names and your ats.
And their
it's gonna be more posts than that 1 week where you had like 20 song of the weeks.
Yo, it was like 18 songs for song of the week like a couple weeks ago. Nigga, I was stressed out.
I feel bad for you
I was stressed
because I
out.
couldn't help you.
I was stressed out.
All I could do is pray for you.
Yeah, I was stressed out. There was a lot going on.
What's the next topic though?
I do know what I wanted to talk about. So I started, y'all know I be getting topics together all week. right?
Mm-hmm.
So I started the preparation for this week with, I don't know if it was the first topic I added, but it was a topic around Davey Ruffin had put up a post saying something about Wale and the R&B collaboration songs that he's had and how he don't miss on them and them Jones be going #1 and like we need to put more respect on his name and you know what I'm saying, like Wale's really him. Right?
Absolutely, I agree with that.
I agreed wholeheartedly. And then out of nowhere, yesterday into today, Meek Mill starts beefing with Wale.
He on them perk
So
30s,
Meek
bro.
is mad because Wale was seen in a photograph with an ex-Meek affiliate that Meek's no longer fly with. And if I'm not mistaken, the first post I seen said, I knew Wale didn't like me and something. And for me, that was just a weird starting point.
Especially with the audio seemingly genuine audio floating around that is less than favorable for Mr. Mill.
You talking about that audio of
What they say
Hey, it's
was
him
some
and,
unsavory
him and
activity going on.
Oh, he
Him
getting
and-
diddied. But so the thing is with Meek, I think
he really has some kind of
The
genuine
few-
emotional problem with Wale.
I also think he's on drugs right now.
That's you gonna put drugs on him like that?
Like that. Because like what prompted this, right?
Seen it. Well, think about it. He's a street dude. So if I see an ex-label mate, right, posted up with one of my ops, since that's the big thing in rap now is the ops, you know, he might feel away.
Them niggas are pushing 40, bro. I'm not
I mean,
checking.
I
am not
agree-
checking.
I agree, but what I'm saying is,
I'm not checking in on like, oh, this person didn't like you 5 years ago.
hey.
Like the fuck.
but think about it. They're entertainers. They're rappers. Their egos are fragile. He's an ex-street dude. I mean, maybe he felt away because he was posted up with one of his ops, and he's like, "But you was my label mate. We supposed to, you know, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to apply street logic to a dude who's
no,
not a street
stop
dude.
it,
I don't
bro.
know.
Them niggas not
I
checking.
mean, I'm not trying to shoot him no bail. I'm just trying to understand why the
Them
fuck
niggas
Meek
are
feels
not
away
checking
about.
on Stally. Them niggas are not checking on Pill. So shut the fuck up. Like I don't care. Like
I mean, Wale addressed it with class. He was just like, you know,
yeah,
if you feel that way with that much vitriol, like,
vitriol. I like that word
yeah,
too.
he
I love
bodied
that
that.
word.
That's a $10 word. You know, like he let him know, like
that's $10 word.
I'm not concerned with this. I'm having, you know, I'm minding my business. Happy Monday to you.
Yeah,
Happy Monday.
I didn't like it. It was. I think he was He was like off like some pills or drunk or some shit. Because you know WrestleMania was in Philly, so he might have been on that type of time. So storyline.
I don't know, all that shit. I mean, I don't fancy myself talking about street dudes in a certain light, but I mean that shit was just it's just corny for real.
I try to stay away from that shit.
Especially
'cause
as
I'm on
like
the sidewalk.
we all exactly like as
I
especially
like
as
that.
all
I'm
of us
outside,
get older.
but I'm not in the street.
Nah,
Yeah, like I'm very much a sidewalk motherfucker. Like I'm gonna watch and be like, damn, that's crazy.
I telling my grandmother that because she's if you listen to my grandmother talk about me, I'm a kingpin.
Oh no, see that's no.
The way she like, I don't know what she thinks I'm doing, but she thinks I'm in the street at all times.
I love your grandmother. She is one of my favorite people on
My
this
grandmother
earth.
absolutely thinks I'm in the street.
I love her because
Well, you are just not in that fashion. Not in that context.
because the way I feel like because you introduced me to her, she has no idea what the fuck I am and who the fuck like what I am and what do I do.
Maybe she thinks you're the dude who goes to get the chips at the store.
I don't know what she thinks I am, but like she was just confused and she was like, oh yeah, and I was like,
She don't know what I do. I told you, my grandmother thinks I am a top tier drug dealer.
she thinks I'm like your right hand man. We in cahoots.
We're
are in cahoots.
cahoots.
We are in cahoots
if
for
I'm
sure.
kingpin, you're junior pin or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's happening.
She
in
thinks
her
we
mind.
running like $1 million enterprise.
It's so crazy. My grandmother I don't know why she thinks that.
She's one of the greatest individuals because like she told me like the funniest shit. I won't repeat it on this podcast, but it was just very funny.
She's wild.
Yeah.
You gotta watch her. She gonna say anything.
But I understand. But me
But she
meeting her,
absolutely thinks I'm in the street.
and it makes sense to how you and your mother operate because it's like you guys, you come from the stock. Like it's just
Yeah. My mother also thinks I'm crazy. She doesn't think I'm in the street, but she does acknowledge that she thinks I'm crazy. But
I mean,
like in a good way.
I mean,
She's
but you
like
are crazy.
Entertaining crazy.
You are crazy
All right. Fuck you, pal.
in a good way, in a good entertaining way, as you just. But yeah,
So-
Meek tripping. Like he's just tripping.
Yo. So I've been back on my Twitter shit.
How is it? It's fun, huh?
Weird.
Oh.
Twitter's fun.
Weird.
It's so much better than Instagram.
Come back to Twitter.
I deleted my shit a long time ago and I ain't never going back.
Nah, get a burner, bro.
Nah, I'm good.
Twitter is so much better than Instagram.
Twitter is it, bro.
My thing is, I don't care enough about people's opinions to see their dumbass fucking opinions online.
They keep
all
scrolling.
day.
It's
They
so
keep scrolling.
easy.
No, because it's like
You gotta clean it. You gotta clean it
You
up.
gotta cleanse.
But see, I had to do that with TikTok. I don't feel like reading like my thing is like I don't feel like reading incoherent sentences and shit like that. Like for me, Twitter is like
No.
remember when we were in school, you used to have the
There's a lot
slow
of, like,
class,
content
you'd have the
on
regular
Twitter.
people, and then you'd have the advanced class. Twitter for me is if you took all those people and put them in the same class, and I have no interest in sitting in that classroom.
But guess what?
I don't want to see.
You're elitist.
Like it's not elitist.
That is elitist.
I was in the normie
don't
class.
wanna
I
be
wasn't in the
amongst
advanced
everyone.
classes. Like I'm
Wait,
saying
but
I didn't
I
want to
get-
sit with the special ed kids either.
I can't help. So
Not do a
the
whole
thing
class.
is,
Like I'll see you at lunch and dap you up and
you
be like,
have
oh yeah,
to-
he's cool. But like I don't want to sit. I'm trying to learn math. I don't want to hear you in the back. Like I don't want to hear that shit. I'm trying to learn math. You feel
But
me?
here's
Like,
the thing, though, Lou. You have to. You still
we gotta call the
can. You can still cleanse your timeline and still be cool with people. Because I
cool.
do that.
I did
lot
that
of
on
these people-
TikTok. I'm
a
not
lot of
doing
these
it again on
people-
Twitter.
A lot of these people that I see in the
You know
wild,
your Twitter selections were poor in the past.
they are.
Honestly, it wasn't because when this is how long ago I had Twitter was when I was running around the street trying to pick up artists and figure out that whole shit. That's how long ago I had Twitter. I ain't had it since, bro. So when I was on Twitter,
if you go back to that profile,
I was
it's not going to be the quality you would.
Oh,
like.
there is no profile. I deleted it. That's what I'm saying. That shit is gone.
So, but
once
all
I
of-
start running around trying to mess with artists and figure that whole game out, I deleted that shit. I was like, I'm cool. I don't need it anymore. I saw it as a tool because then when I would start looking through, I'm like, this motherfucker can't even form a sentence. And now you have the younger generation that just abbreviates everything, and I'm like, what the fuck does this mean?
You don't have to follow
But
them.
here's the thing, though.
I'm talking
Lou,
about just coming up in the profile. I had to do this on TikTok. The first time I opened TikTok, you know what I saw? Ass. I had never had TikTok before.
But you told TikTok you was a man.
Right, but that doesn't mean I want to just see the fattest ass I've ever seen. I want to see cars. It took me forever to clean that shit up.
But the
I don't
same-
want to go back to Twitter and have
So-
to clean up text.
But you was looking.
But
at
you
ass.
can't. But here's the thing, though.
That's
Lou.
why you had
Lou,
something
hold on,
to
wait,
clean
wait,
up.
No, when I
wait,
first
wait.
opened it, it was ass.
But here's the
Right,
thing.
and you was like,
for a second.
all right. I'm saying
But here's the
we
thing,
gotta
though.
admit that there is some biases that we have. Like we are gonna look at the ass, right? That may not be what we want our feed to be.
Right. I mean, I showed y'all my IG feed. It's ass, cars, shoes. And the ass is starting to, flutter off. That's not even like a lot of it in there anymore.
You're eviscerating ass.
I just don't want to see it.
Eviscerating.
Like, if I want to see it, I'll just go to the hub, dog. I don't need to see this random floozy with a terrible BBL that's working on her fourth one and her third kid shaking her ass. Like, I'm cool, bruh. That takes away the illusion of the girl who's inviting me in because I'm here to fix the pipes underneath her sink. I don't need it.
But all I'm saying is,
I skipped that part.
You just have to clean up your timeline. That's all it is. And it's as simple as soon as you see something that you don't like, all you have to do is hit the three little dots and be like,
Not interested.
not interested.
But see, that's too much. I don't want to do all that. That's
You
just
don't want to train the
That's literally
algorithm.
five. That's literally 5
You have
seconds.
to respond to what you can't control yourself from responding
See,
to.
this is the problem,
right?
Or
So-
you know what I could do? I could just not have the app.
Niggas don't take accountability, bro.
I am. That's why I don't have the app. That's literally the ultimate form of taking accountability is where everyone else
No,
has
that's
something
quitting.
and I'm like,
You're a quitter, bro.
I'm good. No,
You're no better than J. Cole.
No, I recognize it for what it is and I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. And all I ever used it for real was linking
That's
with
Luke
artists
Cole.
and letting my intrusive thoughts win.
Fuck
That's Luke Cole.
Luke Cole.
That's Luke Cole.
You got me fucked up.
Yeah, fucking quitter.
You got me fucked
You're
up.
a quitter.
Luke Cole.
Shit.
That's it. That's you.
Only thing I ever quit in my life is cigarettes, dog.
Did
I
you?
have noticed that. I appreciate that.
I try.
But you vaping.
I mean, I'd rather this
It's
than
less of an evil than
Is your
cigarettes.
phone screen cracked too?
It is. Well, not my actual screen. We're not. Come on, we're not broke. But
Fat.
it's the screen protector. I need to replace the screen protector.
Oh, that's fine. Those are free.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's a hairline crack. You know, it's
So
not noticeable.
You put the glass on the glass?
Yeah.
I prefer the film,
Because
but
those
if
are
the
free.
film is not available, yes, I will put the glass on the glass.
Yo, the glass on glass screen protector is the dumbest shit in the world.
No, it's not.
I would say it isn't because
I've dropped a phone that had glass on glass, and guess what? The real glass won't broke.
Let me tell you something. The only reason that happens is because the glass on the glass is trash. It was supposed to break. Your screen wasn't supposed to break.
But them screens be breaking.
Bro, when's the last time you broke an actual iPhone screen?
Yeah, that's what I chalked that up to, but maybe like an iPhone 10?
Exactly. So it's been 5-6 years since you shattered a phone
Maybe
screen.
even before then. Yeah, but I mean, I'm a fucking adult. Like, I just hold on to my phone.
Right. So what is that dumbass piece of glass you're buying?
Not scratching up my actual screen.
The fuck out of here.
Because if I scratch up the base screen, right, I got to replace the whole fucking front screen on this bitch, as opposed to if I have a screen.
How are you
Why are we
scratching-
talking about this? This doesn't even matter.
Why are you scratching your phone up? Like, what
Put
are
it in
you
your
doing?
pocket. You walk around.
You're
you
not
know?
scratching these phone screens.
Oh,
like
it
that.
fucking does. Yes, it does. I don't know if I got tax in my pockets or whatever, but that shit fucking, it happens, bro.
You're ridiculous, Mom.
I'm just, you know.
You're bugging.
This
You're bugging.
has nothing to do with nothing.
No, it doesn't. But
I do want to say, though, that I don't like the disrespect that Tim is putting on Puff's name, okay?
with the no diddy,
He could be a freak-ass boy all he wants, but what I'm saying is...
This nigga was sex
we're
trafficking
not,
on Love
listen,
Air.
and that's disgusting, but what I'm saying is we not going to act like
You still listen to
he
R. Kelly?
doesn't have the slaps. Yes, I do listen to R. Kelly still.
So
You
now
think
you're-
I'm going to turn
null
off
and
the
void.
remix
Null
to
and
Ignition?
void. Null and void.
Come
Null
on.
and void. Null and void.
he's not
I'm not turning
disrespectful.
off Fiesta.
All he said was no diddy.
That can't be a term.
Yes, it can.
Why can't it?
First of all, it's not even catchy. Secondly,
Yes, it is.
Very good.
It's nowhere near as catchy as No Homo or Pause or anything else. Like, what does
crazy?
No Diddy actually mean? Does it mean no homophobic activity? Does it mean no
There's
sex
audio of
trafficking?
him fucking Meek Mill.
We
Like,
don't
what
know
are we?
if that's real, bro. Don't act like it ain't whole songs out here that's AI. Stop it. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You know what was the most
It's
interesting?
funny to think that it's real, yes, but we don't
The
know that
most
it's real.
funny thing about that audio for me was
It sounded aggressive.
Also, did you
was-
not
was-
hear Ab-Soul? Did you not hear Ab-Soul in his verse on
it
J.
was
Cole's?
niggas fucking niggas and being like, oh nigga.
Yo, no, pause. Yo, that's crazy. No, I'm not doing that with you. No. I'm not doing that. I'll leave. Right, you can cut this motherfucker off. I'll leave. I'm not doing that with you.
on your
No.
when you're in the mail when you're
bruh,
driving home in the mail truck today.
What it sounded like to me is exactly what it sounds like. Two dudes having sex, bro. We not gonna do all that extra shit. No, yo, relax, dog. Yo,
That nigga sound like fucking Kevin Garnett when he was talking about
yo.
these young
That's
niggas.
fucking crazy.
Yo, we not doing that. That's crazy.
No.
We not doing that.
Right. So I just found it interesting that Meek was more upset about Wale taking a picture with a nigga than everything everybody's been saying about him getting fucked in the ass by
Maybe
Diddy.
he knows it's fake, and he's like, I'm not gonna address that shit.
What?
It could be
No,
real, but
no,
I mean,
no.
don't act like AI is not out here. It could be AI, bro.
The
and
audio
somebody
man
trying to
been
get
AI,
it.
but he's in the paperwork.
But we don't know what it says about him in the paperwork. He could have been taking place in providing drugs, providing, part of the sex trap. I'm not putting none of this on nobody, but I'm just saying there's a multitude of things according to the case that he could be a part of. That's all I'm saying. Now, will I say with recent developments of Cassie cooperating with federal enforcement or federal agencies that it might give a little more credence to some of these stories?
Nah, that nigga did this shit, bro. It's no ifs, ands, or but about it. That nigga did that shit. He's guilty.
So if it comes out and they say, and he gets found guilty, we gonna stop saying No Way Out is a classic?
No, but we're going to continue to say no Diddy.
I'm not doing that with y'all.
Why not?
Cause, man, it's Puff, man. It's Puff. It's Puff. Like, come on. It's
So
Puff.
if
Like,
Puff-
and think
here's
about
my
it.
thing.
Jokes aside, right? Jokes aside. Let's say all of this comes to light. What is the bigger implication? That one of the most successful black men in entertainment ever
is a fucking
now
nasty
a freak
individual.
ass boy, right? Think about the lineage that is attached to Puff. This is bad, bro. It's bad.
Bro, he participated in sex trafficking.
Fam, he probably orchestrated this shit, but what I'm saying is
On
we
Love
can,
Air.
we can make
On
light of the
Love
situation.
Air.
We can make jokes of it, but like it's not
Exactly, and this shit is
Puff, bro.
crazy.
It's Puff. I don't know. It's Puff.
What does that mean?
I'm not going to jump out the window.
Why does the music he's contributed mean he shouldn't be canceled if he did these things? Like, I'm not against
If he did these
the
things,
sex
put him
with
under the
boys,
jail.
right?
Like,
if you want to fuck boys, then fuck boys, right? Maybe not the way they say you were fucking boys, where it was very like your career's on the line.
But I would hope
that's
at least
nasty
there.
work. Yeah, that's
And you're
nasty
drugging
work, yeah.
him.
If you want to fuck boys, just fuck boys. Like,
This nigga
leave
was-
out the extra steps.
Bro, fuck all that shit, bro. This nigga was sex trafficking on a plane that's called Love Air.
No,
I don't want
but
anything
wait,
to
we're not
do
going to
with-
do that, Tim, because technically sex trafficking can be I flew this bitch from LA to New York and we fucked and I gave her money. So we're not going to do that.
No, it's
You're
not.
Making,
No,
yes,
it's
it,
not.
yes, it is.
No,
By
it's
law,
not.
yes,
No,
bro.
that's
it's
technically sex trafficking.
It is, bro. If I take a prosty from Florida and I bring her to fucking Maryland, there is a hole there, pause, that could be filled with sex trafficking because I know this bitch is a prosty.
You're right.
I know I'm paying her for fucking sex.
Let me stop.
And she don't
I'm
live
not-
in the fucking state. She's crossing state lines.
That's above my page.
That's like an actual thing. So that's why I'm saying, like, I hate to always
So I'm
be
not spending
this
that much
guy
on
that's
no
like,
ass.
we need to wait till more comes to
nothing on
light.
my
But
ass,
think
so
about what's
there's
come to
that.
light. The only thing that's come to light is audio we can't verify and a bunch of unfounded claims that aren't rooted in fact. It's just people saying things. What made me perk my ears up was Cassie cooperating, because Cassie has a very colorful history that's been documented through settlements and court cases with this man. So that might paint credence to the other shit that's going on. But think about it. We are talking about some federal put it in your ass for the rest of your life prison on somebody who's been one of the greatest black creators of our time.
Bro, we
We
already
should maybe slow the fuck down real quick, make a couple of jokes, but see what's going on. Because what happens if all this shit is humbug?
Bro, we already did this shit with Bill fucking Cosby, bro.
I think
Like,
this,
what
bro.
are we talking about?
But that's
Even-
the
even-
justice system. That's the way it should be. We don't just put shit on people and be like, you did it because such
Even-
and such said it.
Even if Diddy, let's say he walks away from this with no charges, right?
Mhm.
I don't think that means he wasn't fucking these men.
I'm not saying that either. And some of
So why
that
can't
stuff
we
will
say no
become
Diddy?
public information because at this point, we don't know that he's fucking men, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's funny to say. I don't want to be Debbie Downer on the joke. Like, it's funny to say, sure. But we don't know that he's doing that. And if he was doing that, cool for him. Like, good for you. But we don't know that shit, bro. Like, straight up, what do we really know? What do we know unequivocally for a fact?
I know that you said
Nathan.
good for you.
Nathan.
If he
Nathan. We
was
know
fucking
Nathan. We
men.
know Nathan. Other than he's supposedly
Nigga, you
fled.
just said good for you. That is hilarious.
Well, he was
Because, dog,
saying
if
he
you
was
wanna
saying
fuck
good
men,
for you.
fuck men,
on-
bro. It shouldn't be that big of a fucking deal.
No, I know, but just good for you is fucking funny.
Well,
I
I mean,
was
you
saying-
know.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm,
he said
That's
good
how
for
you
you.
get your
on-
rocks off. Good for you, pal. You know?
I'm not on
consensual
either
gay
side of the
sex.
fence. That's just funny.
What?
We're not doing this today. No, we don't have enough time for that.
There's an Usher verse.
They dissected
Dissected.
his
Biology class, 10th grade.
Usher song.
What song? What song was Puff?
That's the problem with Anderson.
Yeah,
bro.
what song
He
was
not gonna
it?
give us the full
He's not about to
information.
tell us the name of the song.
Yeah, I don't, because I'm trying to trace my memory.
See,
Where
he like-
Puff
he
was
like-
on
he like
8701. He had that
You
one
say some
song, but
shit,
that
you
wasn't.
tried-
That was an album cut. That wasn't like a actual like single.
But this is a verse. He didn't say it was a single.
Yeah,
I don't know.
all I'm
But
saying is
What's
too
the next
many
topic, bro?
times, especially
I
within
just
this
wanted to know-
culture, are we so quick to be like, they fucking did it and that's it. And I'm just saying, it's nasty. I've
Because
said it on
9
here
times out of
before.
10, they actually did do it.
So
9 times out of
If he
10,
did it, he did it. What I'm saying is it's just nasty to do all this extra shit surrounding it before we even know anything. Because the bottom line is nobody except the people involved know what the fuck is going on.
Bro, he settled with Cassie in like what?
That could have
24
been
hours?
over anything. That could have been beating her ass, bro. Like, you don't know what that's about. That's why he settled. He didn't want whatever was happening to come to light.
And then-
we don't know what happened.
And then the floodgates opened. So obviously he did multiple egregious acts.
Or like it's been proven time and time again, it could be people trying to come up off of a situation. Oh, Cassie got paid out? Oh, I'm about to just make up some shit so I can get a bag too. Because he just out here settling. He not even going to court. He not even trying to fight it. So let me go get a bag real quick. I got connections to Puff.
The numbers have shown that that's a false.
That's not, Tim. That's not. You're just saying shit.
I'm not
it's
just
not
saying
true,
shit,
bro. That's
You're
not
just
true.
saying shit.
I'm not
I
just
can think.
saying
I can think
shit.
of an
Don't just
exact.
say shit, Tim.
I can think of an exact example. Chris D'Elia. He was an up and coming,
That's one.
poppin' ass comedian on Netflix. Was on his way. One girl, 16 years old, manipulates a text, photoshops some shit, making it look like he was grooming her. Come to find out, it wasn't fucking true. What happened to his whole career? That motherfucker was right back in LA in comedy clubs performing when he had just sold out a Netflix joint. That's all I'm saying. Is when it comes to things like this, especially in the age of the internet, especially in the age of where AI is getting better every fucking day, we can't just be putting shit on people, bro. We don't know if all these people is just saying shit to say shit. Now, if it comes out, bro, I'll be the first one to be like, put that motherfucker under the jail. But y'all acting like he already got found guilty.
Are we?
This nigga fled the United States of America.
We don't know that. It was his jet that they thought he was in that got rerouted.
Coincidentally, everybody
True.
got arrested but him.
True.
Everybody got arrested but him.
It's a little super villain. I'm not gonna lie.
What's the next topic?
I'm just
Because
saying.
we're not gonna go anywhere.
I hate for this to be the beef cast, but I just want one. I got one more beef for y'all.
I like it.
Pause. Yo.
Oh yeah, that's crazy shit.
Yo. Don't touch me after that.
What's the marker?
Fucking touch me after saying that shit.
Yeah, it's not my best performance. Pause.
Can I have some alcohol? I need to cleanse my palate.
You gotta slow down.
I'm
dog.
going home.
What's wrong with
It's been a
you?
good podcast. I'm outta
No, don't even tap me up.
Can you hand me? Can
Just
you hand me the
leave,
alcohol?
bruh.
Hand me the alcohol, nigga. This is ridiculous.
Irish goodbye the shit and just dip, dog.
No, hand me the Irish whiskey. God damn it. So JT and Glorilla are going at it.
Oh, she beat JT up.
Okay, relax. Cause you,
Time out, is that real?
Yeah.
so
Glow herself, not her entourage, not her bodyguards. Glow herself
put in there.
beat up JT.
It's in the
So
song.
listen, sir, listen. So last year, there were rumors that Glow and JT got into it backstage somewhere, and that Glow slapped JT.
Do we know why?
No. Okay.
So reasons unbeknownst to us.
Correct. So that rumor came out. JT put out a statement soon thereafter saying, like, that's not what happened. Glow didn't address it until her EP that just dropped.
Okay.
On the EP, she said that her and JT might not be the best of friends, but we ain't got no beef.
Okay.
That was essentially what she said. JT's response was like, why you wait till your fucking album drop for you to say something about it? You could have been dead at this shit, but you chose to wait till your album drop to say something.
Because I want record sales and I'm doing club events and I can do what the fuck I want to do.
Right. That was my thing. Also, it's funny that you didn't call her out for not saying anything anytime sooner than now when Glow is fucking tearing shit up.
And you're on respectfully, because I heard she's killing that shit, but you're on a club circuit. Seems
Glow?
like it could be an attempt on both their ends to get
No,
attention.
she's going on tour with Meg.
Who's that?
Glow.
That's what I'm saying. JT is doing the club events.
Oh, got you.
And I heard she's tearing them bitches up. So that's no disrespect, because get your fucking money and do that shit. And the fact that you can do that, you're fucking blessed. Because most people who touch a microphone will never get to that fucking place. But if we want to look at it as a balanced situation, it could be a little bit of both of them using it to, try to fluff the numbers a little bit, get some attention.
Think that, like,
all I care about is who y'all think got better titties, Glorilla or JT? Because Glow got some new titties.
Glow. Okay, so me and Candy Andy.
Candy Andy is crazy.
We sat in here.
Maybe can't say that with the whole Puff thing going on. Maybe Candy Andy isn't like the best name,
No, that's
Candy
that's the nigga's
Andy,
name, bro.
Me and Candy Andy
All right.
was in here the other day, and I think niggas might have been hungry, had some food,
You
and
just hungry for the titties?
not relax. And it was time in the day where we needed to watch the Glorilla on Club Shay Shay.
Sure.
Interview, right. So interview was like an hour and a half or something.
Oh yeah, that
crazy.
shit was funny.
Which
So-
I wish he would have just named it Club Shay. Like Club Shay Shay is kind of Pause. Like, little sauce.
I could see.
Little sauce.
I could see
Club
that,
Shay
but
would have been
I
fine.
could see that, but then like he can't find a shirt that's too big for him. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna leave
yeah,
that nigga
true,
alone.
yeah.
I ain't never seen Shannon Sharp in a shirt that was a little too big for him.
Bro,
Oh, so he probably got hands too. So let me return.
I don't know what he got,
Call it
but I
whatever you
know that his shirts never fit.
Have you seen his
appropriately.
workout routine?
I don't wanna.
Oh, it's amazing.
So anyway, you guys are watching Glow.
Watching Glow, and she had this shirt. It was like a t-shirt. I forgot what was on it because titties. But she had basically like cut the sides out of it and then and cropped it and,
Ooh, so some side boob.
and tied it together on the sides. Right, it was real cute. I like how she
I
did
like
it. I
side
liked it.
boob. Yeah.
But definite side boob energy, right? And it was like the choice was clearly made. We're not side boobing with a bra.
Well, because you can't side boob with a bra.
You can in certain bras. I'll update you later.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe pasties, but isn't the whole point of side boob is that the implication? Hey, there's no bra here, and here's a little bit of titty. I'm not gonna give you all a titty. Here's just a little bit of titty for your mind to wander.
There are bras that'll do it.
Okay,
That are more like
fair. Bra
here are
connoisseur.
some strings and a nipple cover.
Braziers.
Brazier connoisseur.
I'm a man of Brazil.
That's crazy.
So
Sounds a little rapey.
no, I'm just aware.
No.
So whose titties are better, hers or JT's?
I don't pay JT enough attention to even speak on her titties, but Glow's looked really nice.
She did do a good job on them titties.
Glow's titties looked very nice. Also, why are we objectifying these women by their titties? We're talking about beef.
I'm not objectifying shit. I'm saying she did a great job. Money well spent. The same with her teeth. Money well spent. She looks fucking great.
And you know, my thing with Glow is
improvement.
She looks fucking great.
Here's my thing.
You
with
can't
Glow.
hide the shitty tattoos that she has, but I mean,
But
she
they're
looks
only on
fucking
her
great.
left arm.
She looks great.
The rest of her tattoos are pretty nice, but her left arm is.
She looks
crazy.
great.
Also,
And that yeah glow's a fucking slap.
Glow.
Isn't it called yeah glow?
But that's not what you
That's
just
not
said.
what you said the first
I
time.
did not say yeah.
No, you said glow.
That's not what I said.
Yes, you did.
Relax.
That's what you said.
All right, well, fucking beep it out then. I'm done.
No, we're keeping that one.
No.
That's the one we're keeping because you said glow.
We just talked about this, bro. You can't put the toothpaste back in the
No,
fucking tooth, bro.
Hell no, you said yeah.
Yeah.
I think
glow.
the beef is just some more petty. Like it's like girly shit, you know. It's whatever.
All right, so I don't know where this is going because like it's kind of goofy because it really ain't about nothing. Like it was like JT wanted her to denounce the fight the way she wanted her to.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't have to do that.
I mean, but
I did do something. So like, relax.
If I was JT, I'd just be focused on killing them fucking clubs the way she been doing. Get your money, get your coin. Don't worry about shit else. Keep doing what you're doing, building up so that you can be back in stadiums and selling out, going to festivals and doing all this ill shit.
But do you think JT could do stadiums without Young Miami?
I'm not well versed enough in the whole City Girls shit. I do know that they have slaps together. I think both of them can fucking rap. So I think if she's essentially what seems to be starting from square one and she's selling out them clubs, I don't see why she couldn't. Keep making slaps, keep doing what you're doing, and you'll get there just like anybody else.
And I don't know if today is just the day that everybody just starts rap beef, but like City Girls are beefing today.
They are. And aren't the City Girls beefing with each other as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like JT and Miami are beefing.
Over.
And this and I just found this out right before I left to come here. So I was like,
What is it that they're beefing over?
I don't even really know. Apparently, the only tweet I saw was Miami was like, you've been mentioning me and sneak dissing me in songs for the your past 2 songs or something like that. I didn't get a real chance to like.
So it's basically you saying that JT is feeling the walls closing in.
I mean, these fucking. I don't know what this Eclipse did to anybody, but like everybody is just fucking just like having.
All I know is none of them are fucking with Lotto, so it doesn't matter.
Yo, they're
Barty
actually
back,
taking videos of Lotto and making her look fatter.
She fat as shit.
No, but they're making her go from like thick to overweight.
Well, because she's fucking gorgeous and can rap her dick off. So yeah, I'd be trying to tear her down too if I was a piece of shit media company that could fucking.
Because I don't ever wanted to have one.
Yeah.
No, she's fire. She's definitely like my top right now. But Barty's back, so you gotta, you know.
Yeah,
Can't nobody fuck with Lotto for real. All the girlies, they're tight, but like Lotto got it on lock.
I think Mona Leo could rap with.
I'm not familiar.
I think
I'm talking about like the girlies that are like in the mainstream. I don't know if she's in the mainstream or not, but I'm
She's
talking
not.
about like the
She's
ones
not.
that are to the forefront of.
She's on the cusp.
You know what I mean?
I think.
I also
think
seen Sweetie's beefing with Cardi.
Sweet don't
She need to
rap.
not do that.
Sweet don't rap though.
That's what I was saying. I just
don't
was
need to
like,
do
we
that.
should disregard, right? That's what I
Sweetie
thought.
don't even. Sweetie hasn't put out a song.
First
in like
of all,
3 years.
Sweetie don't want it with Partisan. She doesn't. So just stop. Like you don't want that level of rap beef
I forgot all about that nigga.
because we know who's writing for Cardi, right? Also, Cardi is 20 times bigger the brand you are, and while Sweetie is fine as fucking hell. I think they made a point about it on Joe's podcast not too long ago that she is like a brand. She's like a a proper influencer. You put her in a fucking Tide commercial. Tide's probably gonna sell. You know what I mean? Like she's that now. So
She literally somebody.
But we
asked,
don't need any more music from her.
I'm cool on the music.
No, somebody asked her. She was like, they was like, why you haven't put out music in like 2-3 years? Because she was like, I don't make money from music. I can make money from doing anything else.
I think it's almost like not to the same level, obviously, but it's almost kind of like that Rihanna complex, right?
That's
like
really-
Rihanna is in a
that's
place
great
where
situational awareness.
she don't have to make no music. I got everything else going for me. I'm fine as hell. I got these brand deals. I got my own fucking brand. I got all this shit. Fuck, I need to make music for. I'm not making no money from that.
I look, you don't want.
Sweetie's
no more
like
Rihanna music.
there now. I'd be like, I wouldn't even be giving a fuck about
Yeah.
anything these rap bitches got to be talking about.
I'm low key okay if the Rihanna rain lets up.
And also, the way I would be looking at it is, and this is me personally, if I was Sweetie, I would be like, I'm not even worried about what you rap bitches are talking about because I don't even have to rap no more. I'm just up here being pretty and getting fucking paid. Fuck, I care about you rap bitches for. But I mean, she was a rapper at one point, so maybe it's still that, rap bravado. Like, y'all not about to talk crazy
Have
about
you
me.
noticed though? I never really put 2 and 2 together until just now that we're talking about it. A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, they don't put out music no more. They just out being a fly ass couple.
They are.
I mean,
tight.
Rocky's so invested into the fashion world, and Rihanna's got her whole thing going. What the fuck you need to do music for?
But this
For
also
sport,
goes,
maybe.
it also kind of
Fuck
goes
you
back
mean?
to the Yachty thing. Like rap or making music is a stepping stone into the other creative paths that
Yeah,
other people have.
but
Right.
Rocky was actually like nice though.
Yeah. And so Rihanna was actually not. No. We're not gonna do that with Rocky.
We are not
We're
going to
not
do
gonna
that to Rocky. Rocky is
I'm not saying he's
nice.
the best lyricist, but this nigga can make some good music.
He's nice, and that's where it stops. I said he was nice. I didn't say anything else. He's nice.
I'm not going
On
to.
occasion.
I'm not going to.
Every occasion.
I'm not listening to Rocky for lyricism, but he's gonna make a good ass song.
I've never heard Rocky on anything where he didn't sound good. Period. It may not have been the song I liked.
Bugging.
Lyrical content may not have been up to par to me.
That's not.
But he
true
was
statement,
nice.
because
He was
everybody
nice.
everybody has a bad song that's out in the universe. Everybody.
I'm talking about my objective opinion. I have never heard anything
See, that's the problem,
from
bro.
Rocky
That's the
where he
problem.
sounded bad. Everything I was like, not for me, but yeah, he's nice. He killed that.
That's the problem. I hate when people say that. That's just my opinion. That's my truth. No. Some
I
shit
didn't
is
say,
bad.
whoa. We don't go that far. I didn't say that's my truth.
Nah,
It was truth to Jace.
You're one step
It was
away.
my truth to Jace.
You're one adjective.
I can have an opinion. We're not going to talk about. We're not going to make
You're
something
one-
that's subjective into objective. There is only just the truth. There is no my truth, their truth. It's just the truth.
I agree with you 100%.
And the truth is.
But what you just said,
No, see, you can't make it a fact.
but what you just said was literally like the synonym.
No. Social media has made it that way. It is not a fucking synonym. Truth and opinion are not synonyms.
But your opinion is the truth.
No. I was just saying, in my opinion,
The
I've
truth
never
is your
heard
opinion?
anything that Rocky was ass on.
Right,
He's
and
been nice
that's-
on everything.
That's crazy
So
to
the
say.
truth
crazy
is
to
your
say.
opinion.
No, that is a subjective conversation, so you can't say what is the truth. We cannot definitively say unequivocally, because there is no metric to say that Rocky has ever been ass on anything.
That's actually we could find a song.
Got it.
And that would be your objective opinions.
No, we could sit and there's multiple Rocky projects. We could find one song where he.
So your opinion is the truth?
I didn't say that.
Anyway, what's next, bro? We're not going anywhere. I just realized
I didn't say that.
we're not going anywhere. What's next?
I think it's Mid Monday.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
let me
about
play some.
that
First of all, we live.
Yeah, batch. What you got?
Macaroni.
Macaroni. What is this?
This is an album by the Mussolini,
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
that
Produced-
gentleman again,
Shabernacle.
produced entirely by Cooking Soul.
huh?
Cooking soul.
One, this cover art,
He always does these covers.
phenomenal. This nigga, he be on some shit, bro. Yeah. He be on some shit. 10 tracks, 25 minutes, 40 seconds, well within the baseline podcast pocket.
Husk King.
Husk King is a feature. What's this one? The God Fahrenheit? No, Farum.
For him.
Yeah.
Planet Asia.
Asia. Made in Toyo was a crazy addition. I wasn't expecting that collab ever.
Oh, he got Ellie Dollar Sign on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roz Fresco and Scratch.
Scratch Bastard.
Yeah. Great project. Production phenomenal. Bars are always there.
Oh, we forgot Ruben Vincent too.
Yeah, I apologize for leaving that young man out. But man, this is a good listen. This is a really good listen. And you know how I always like cover art. And then cover art is always like his cover art is always just phenomenal. Like it doesn't miss. And it's always the same style. Like
Animated.
it's kind of like Superfly, Shaft, pause, like type shit. But it's
Yo.
but it's just like, yeah, it's that style. But that's how he lived his life. Like if you follow him on Instagram, it's less like he just lived his life like a real P. So it's just he lives his raps.
There's always G strings around him
Yeah.
and nice cheeks
Yeah.
of all shapes and sizes.
He doesn't discriminate.
He's just a cheekologist.
He's a equal a EO. Equal opportunity employer. But
What song am I playing, nigga? Because you about to go to
we're
jail.
playing the shut up. We're going track 7 one time.
Now I gotta go to jail because you going to jail.
We're not going to jail, bro.
You going to jail.
I'm not
One time featuring Les.
I would never go to jail.
This is
that's not
Shout
for
out
me.
Les, man.
Ellie Dollar
this
Sign.
is the Mussolini production by Cooking Soul. Let's get right to it. Yeah.
Kids, have you heard? Daddy's gonna be a pimp.
Cooking soul.
Waking pink 4P, we the wave in the street, sound system on loud. Blunts getting rolled, about to burn this bitch down. One phone call, hey your girl coming now, hold a stamp.
Yes, Sarske. Where's the screen I need to be on? It's this one. All right. That was the Mussolini and Ellie Dollar Sign Les.
Mr.
Produced entirely by Cooking Soul. Of the project Macaroni. Young Mitchell selection.
Cooking Soul ain't missed a step, dog.
In years.
That nigga's so good.
He's so good.
So good.
Like even the little tapes that he puts on YouTube where he's just like remixing shit and making.
It's
his own
only
little
one
cuts.
nigga. Why did I always think Cooking Soul was a duo?
I think is it a duo? I thought it was just one dude.
I thought it was just one
Yeah.
person.
Y'all, I'm not saying y'all are wrong.
Yeah. Because like he for a while, if I'm,
I'm
not
just telling
mistaken,
y'all what I thought. Like
there
I'm
was
being
these little, like-
I'm being vulnerable. You guys make me
Yeah.
feel bad.
there was like these little summer tapes that he would do or whatever. I think if I'm not mistaken, it would just be different cuts like on his production. Shit was crazy. It was so good. I got a bunch of them joints saved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Young Mitchell, what you think of this project, man?
nah, this project was dope. It falls right in line with what the Mussolini is doing. And I kind of have like, I think he puts out too much music because like
Really?
this is the second project this month.
Do you think he puts out too much music or not enough content?
Too much music because like he has so much. I know he has so much music like in the tuck, and I appreciate it because a lot of his majority of his projects, the same producer produces every track.
Got it.
So I understand it. I get it. But we don't need more than like this nigga has like 7 projects in like a year.
You would have hated Spitter's run when he did one every month.
No. I get that.
Month after month
Month after month.
after month.
But like
after month.
I just think it's just too much music, right? Because like as soon as you get your few songs in your rotation, now it's another one.
If it's all by the same producer, I can see that because if the producer has a signature sound, it might all start to.
But
bleed
they're
together.
different producers, so it's not the same.
Oh well, see, I come from that grain of where Spitter was doing that shit, and it never.
No. I love it, and
Yeah.
I think another thing too is I think because I haven't seen like him perform in person, no Diddy, but it's just like
Yo.
I just like.
Yo, you're crazy.
No, he's a
that
menace.
Was crazy.
That's how we do this here at the
That
Baseline
was
Podcast.
crazy.
Yeah, but it's just like I just feel like all right, cool. I'm gonna get like 7, 8 projects, but when you gonna have a show in DC? When you gonna have a show in like Philly or somewhere I could like, easily accessible to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
All this shit is in New York. New York is easily accessible. Like let's not do that. But it's just like how often do I want to go to New York?
That's a ball. Like, how often do I want to deal with this shit?
Yeah,
I get
but
it.
I'm still gonna be a fan regardless. So that's not gonna change. And so my rating is a 4 for this
A
album.
quattro. That was a long-winded 4.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah.
I got asked questions this week, so
Well, also pause because I'll take it.
Step back,
That's the
George.
wrong word.
First of all, we live.
You only get half a bar.
We're doing great. What are you talking about, pal? All right, half a bar time. My first half a bar. Sexy Red pulled up to her old high school to greet the kids, and they said, "Ma'am, you smell like a pound of marijuana. You're not coming in here." And then she got mad.
I think the administration was right for doing that.
she's a hood rat, dog. Like, of course she got mad.
Fuck it. We don't even have to make her a hood rat. We can just call her a hoodlum.
She's not a hood rat.
She could be a hoodlum.
All right, whatever.
I
Tomato.
Fair too.
I agree with the school's administration.
Yeah, it said, especially if she pulled up unwarranted, like, yo, I'm just outside.
No, it's not unwarranted. I thought she had like a speaking engagement.
Well, then, fuck off. Come back when you smell like Chanel. Yeah.
Yeah, I
all
think
right.
it's the etiquette part. But I don't fault the kids for coming outside.
No, the
go-
kids are gonna kid, but I do respect the adults' decision, and I think they were right.
Yeah, I think the
And I'm
adults-
sure that that school probably already deals with weed getting smoked in the bathrooms of the school, and they're like, "Yeah, we're not gonna
yeah,
encourage it."
it's St. Louis.
Might be asking a bit much, but just have some fucking class. I
Maybe-
mean,
just a
What's
little
the
bit.
word? Couth.
yeah, have some couth.
You hear me?
You're a nationally recognized artist now.
And I love Sexy Red.
You only get
Yeah,
half
that
a
wasn't
bar.
the-
So you gotta have a bar.
I do have a bar.
What's your have a bar?
I want to shout out Dawn Staley.
Hey,
She bought
nah,
the
she was.
First of all, we live.
she bought the championship home. And the Louis suit. Did you see that? Do you see her jacket? And then
Dawn was looking nice.
and then she had the
Put it together.
then she had the praise break during the speech.
Did you see when they put the?
Uncommon favor.
Did you see when they put the choir, the
Yeah.
organ behind her
Mhm.
speech?
Yeah, nah.
She was going crazy.
Shout out to Dawn Staley. Shout out to South Carolina. Yeah, women's basketball
It was
definitely
on fire.
won this year. The storyline is so great that it's going to continue into the WNBA, and it still leaves space for it to be in the college game because not all the South Carolina players are going to the league.
That's valid. That's valid.
Haley Van Lift, the one of the players from LSU that was getting cooked. She's transferring, so that's a storyline to go into the next season.
She's transferring?
Yeah, she's in the portal.
Pansy.
I wouldn't go that far, but but yeah,
How far would you go?
I don't know. Not I try not to criticize collegiate athletes a lot because they're still kids trying to figure it out. And
True.
I know as a former collegiate athlete, I was trying to figure out a whole bunch of shit. So I'd never, but if you're getting paid millions of dollars, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
But collegiate athletes, I'm not here to criticize you because one, I was in your shoes, and it was a lot of days until the last day where I just finally said, "Fuck this shit."
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
You know what? I'm over this shit.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I did
Yeah,
my
I
job.
get that.
I came here. I did what I wanted to, and so like,
I came, I saw, I conquered.
yeah, and so like, I
You know
think
what
I have a.
said? I came, I saw, I conquered.
Yeah, that's on the Numb Encore.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely like I have a
That album that nobody should listen to.
I still listen to it, but
Reanimation.
You
was way
still
better.
listen to that?
Reanimation was way better. That album
for
should have
like
never existed.
probably like 2 or 3 songs, not the entire album.
Reanimation was the rap album they should have just had and left it
You
alone.
gotta let that album go.
I like that.
Reanimation was
Reanimation
that was the
good.
rap album. Leave it the fuck alone. You didn't need to do with this shit with Jay. That shit was whack.
That shit with Jay was weird.
That shit was whack. They should have just left
He had, like, 2
Reanimation
or 3 songs
alone
that were good.
and kept it pushing, dog.
Right, but it's a lot more than 2 or 3 songs.
So
and
but
that's
yeah,
why it's
so
weird.
I think when I said this to the album, I listened to like the Numb Encore
pieces.
and then like not the entire album. I'm
Yeah,
just sit,
as a-
Every song
and this is
on
from
that
one
album was garbage.
not every song. Let's stop.
It was whack.
Let's
All right.
stop.
Especially
I don't
off
care
the-
to have this argument because what I do know is that it's mid.
It's half a bar. We don't have time for this. But I'm just saying, like, I never will chastise collegiate athletes or anything like that because I know the struggle that they go through, and most of the people that we are presented to chastise are on a schedule and live a path that are like 10 times elevated than what I went through because I was on a sport that didn't generate no money for the school, so nobody paid any attention to
Yo,
us.
that's the other part, bro. Like, I be thinking about that piece. Like,
We're a loss leader.
when I was playing ball, my sport was the only revenue generator in athletics for the school. Like,
Yeah, because y'all didn't have a football team either.
we didn't have a football team. No other team in the school brought money in but us.
Did y'all have a soccer team?
Yeah.
They ain't was paying no money, but I was asking a question.
We had soccer. We didn't have football. We had soccer. We had basketball. We had like track.
Yeah, soccer team in PG doesn't sound like the moneymaker.
No.
You know what I mean?
You have a
It
baseball team?
was varsity men's basketball.
Yeah,
Did you have a
sounds
baseball
right.
team?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
We might have.
No.
We had the field. I didn't care. I'm gonna say that.
You could have been.
I mean,
Never
if you were
mind,
hooping,
stop
you
it.
probably didn't care, yeah.
I did. But let me tell you something. Again, we not only were selling tickets, we were the only team selling tickets. We were selling merch. We had concessions. We had the whole 9 yards.
All 9, yeah.
Right. So
I still have beef with my high school.
anything else didn't register respectfully. Like I was
No,
just like,
as it shouldn't have, right?
but you also gotta admit that like, nigga, I was fucking 16.
Didn't know shit about shit.
I was pretty good at basketball on a pretty good team in a very good county.
Yeah.
And everything else that came with that was happening.
You know, I still have beef with my high school.
You know what I'm saying? Like all of the girls, the weird recruiting scenarios, all
The
of
shit that comes with it.
yeah, all of that shit was happening too. And I ain't know what was happening because I was fucking 16.
Yeah.
Bro, I got my scholarship taken away on signing day. That was the most traumatic experience of my life.
I didn't know that about you. You want a hug?
Nah, I got over it.
Yeah, high school was a long time ago, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, but he might still need a hug. He might
Nah.
not have gotten past it.
I talked to my therapist about it. We good.
All right, we can dap up and shit.
But yeah, nah, my real beef though is they took my banner down in my high school to make
Oh, you was juicing?
no, fuck you.
That's crazy. Juicing for golf is insane.
Juice for golf is
Hey,
insane.
That
Tim was
is-
hitting 365
That
in
is
ninth grade.
insane.
I was even so we won our conference freshman year. I'll never forget it because they made such a big deal about it. And like me and a freshman, like I like nigga,
You
I'm just
thought I was the greatest thing ever?
I was like, I'm just fucking playing golf. I'm not here to do all this shit. I'm trying to go to the fucking league. And so we won the conference championship. The only conference championship that the school ever won in golf. And so we had a banner, right? But they took it down to make more room for all the other basketball shit that happened after I left.
Y'all.
No. It's the only golf banner. Keep that
Give a
shit
fuck
fucking
about that
up.
shit. Here go another basketball banner. Give a fuck about no
Lord.
goddamn golf.
Little ass ball.
Keep that shit fucking up, bro.
I don't give a fuck about y'all out here swinging these fucking clubs, fucking the grass
no,
up.
no.
Little
Fuck
ass
that
white
shit.
ball
Fuck
at
that
that.
shit. Because no, y'all made such a big deal
Nah,
about it.
little
When it
ass white ball.
happened, keep it up there. Keep it up there,
You
right?
out
They
there
made a
playing
big
with
deal
that
about it because they was
Caucasian ball.
fucking surprised.
Hey, Tim, when you hit the golf ball, you be thinking you hitting a white man in the face?
Nah, I don't do that far.
That's
I don't
crazy.
go that far.
That's insane.
Ah,
I have a half a bar.
what's your half a bar? Wait,
So-
let me play your drop.
I don't have one.
You only get half a bar.
So it's from my end of the world, right? So recently
Korea.
there was what? Yo, we gotta go outside after this. We gotta go outside. We gotta go outside and bleep that shit too. Don't let that shit slide neither. No, don't laugh. No, don't laugh. Bleep that fucking shit out. I be up here saying y'all from Nigeria and shit like that. No, bleep that shit out. Don't even put that shit in. No, that's crazy. Now the next time y'all talk about chicken, I'm gonna talk about watermelon too, you motherfuckers. No, that's crazy. No, that's Korea. That's fucked up.
Nigga, I don't know where my heritage was. I was stolen. Like,
That's fucked up. Oh, so I gotta be Korean.
I'm keeping that shit.
That shit is crazy. That's foul. That's racist.
you put your
In the cup.
That's racist.
But I didn't. I didn't
That's
make
racist.
it. I didn't make it.
But anyway,
Cause that shit is too funny. That nigga.
like you just.
Cause
anyway,
this nigga said he's
anyway, from my side of the world, as far as like cars and shit,
Korean.
Northern Virginia recently
that's
had what they're calling
that's
takeovers, right? And takeovers are the East Coast equivalent of Cali sideshows. The problem I have with this is in California, it's been part of the culture forever. It's kind of like contained. You know what I'm saying? When it pops off, people kind of know how to act accordingly, right? It's still disruptive, it's still whatever, but it's so ingrained into the culture. Evidently, these fucking idiots out here who can't drive started doing it here. And they just recently had one in Northern Virginia.
They've been doing them for a while.
For like the past couple of years. It hasn't been a thing that's ingrained into the culture.
No,
The
it's
problem is-
newer.
Yeah,
You're right.
The problem is,
But it didn't
is
just happen like this year.
historically, the East Coast has been more of a car show type of deal, right? Where it started in the West Coast with the hot rods and shit like that, and then evolved into whatever it's evolved in. Yeah, you still have your big car shows and shit like that, but sideshows are a known thing in the Bay Area, right? This shit is fucking up the whole scene on the East Coast, and it's gotta fucking stop. For those people out there that listen to this podcast, you know, some of them might be into the car scene and shit like that, and they'll be able to tell you, like, it's fucking up the whole scene. H2O, that's gone for fucking ever. And that's been a big thing for us forever, right? Like, that's always been a thing.
Yeah.
You go to an Ocean City every fucking year. That shit is gone now. Gatlinburg, that shit is gone now. That show in Tennessee. A lot of these things are going away now because these fucking kids with these clapped out cars who can't do burnouts, who can't do donuts, come down and fuck this shit up and people are getting hurt. That shit has got to stop, bro. Like, that shit is whack. It's corny. It's never been the scene on the East Coast. It's never gonna be the scene on the East Coast. The scene on the East Coast has always been highway drag racing out in Mexico late at night, right? And the car shows, the cars and the coffees, the things like that.
How is drag racing in Mexico East Coast scene?
I'm saying what has been portrayed on like social media, that's what we've been more known for. So like Texas and them, they'll take it to the track, right? East Coast, New York, they do it right on the fucking highway. They stop traffic. They wait for traffic to build up so that there's no one in front. They race right on the highway. Same thing out here in what they call Mexico, but out in the, you know, boonies and shit like that. Going near Waldorf, going near Frederick, they do shit
That's
like
what
that.
they call the Mexico now?
That's what they call Mexico, yeah, because it's in the cut. It's out. It's far.
And you gotta get a
When I was
passport.
racing in those regions, it wasn't called that.
Yeah, so that's what it's called. So that's what it's been known as. But now they're trying to do this whole takeover thing. But where you have it fucking up is you have these dumbass kids coming to the adult functions that are supposed to just be a car meetup, showing the cars off, networking, talking, you know, and doing dumb shit. And that shit's corny. It's whack. If you do it, you're part of the problem. You're a goon. Your car sucks. Go home.
You only get half a bar.
Tell me you gotta have a bar?
Yeah, the Wizards still suck.
I hate you. We ain't even had to talk about that. You could just moved on.
Yeah, we gotta talk about it because I watched 2 games this week in person, and these clowns, they would get back and make it competitive. In the last 30 seconds, they'll do some fuck shit,
Ass hats.
and then like everybody just leaves at like the 20-second mark,
Yeah, because it's over.
and I'll be like, dog, this can't be life.
All right. I'm
Your
not doing
team's some
that.
shit. Get over it.
I'm
I know
also-
I am. I know they are. It's terrible. I can't believe I'm still here, but guess what? I feel like
Pick a new team, Tim.
I can't. I'm not a quitter.
You only get half
I'm
a
not J. Cole. I don't
bar.
quit.
Oh shit. My next half a bar is Bronny.
He's not getting drafted.
Bronny.
He's not getting drafted, bro.
Bronny.
Yeah, there
You
you
came
go.
in. You came and make a
He declared for the draft. Also, he's in the transfer portal.
because he didn't have an agent. So if you declare for the draft and not have an agent, you could go back to college if you don't get drafted. So he's doing it correctly. Pause. No diddy. So
No, it's not correct to me.
I think it is.
It's safe, but it's not what you believe. If you believe you're draft ready, then go
Yeah,
get
you're not
drafted.
gonna have a backup plan.
But when your father is LeBron James, you're
That's
you're
true.
given privileges that other people are not.
And that's
allowed.
why I don't think he needs a backup
and
plan.
a different kind of pressure too. though.
LeBron will get him picked up on the G League's about to die, but the LA G League.
The thing is though, LeBron came out with a statement saying that I want to play with my son in the NBA team.
So you think this is the last ditch effort because LeBron and his hairline are fading?
I promise you, if the Wizards got the okay that LeBron would come to Washington D.C., if we sign LeBron James Jr., an undrafted free agent or a second round pick, we would definitely waste a second round pick or pick this nigga up as an undrafted free agent just to have LeBron. You know how much revenue we would make?
You just saying shit, Tim. He ain't never coming here, and I don't even watch basketball. I know that much. Motherfucker ain't
he's
coming
not.
here.
Shut up. I know he's not
Ain't
coming
never
here.
coming here.
I'm just throwing that out as a
Fuck
situation.
is you talking about?
So 31, the 30
You think you
teams.
gonna go from the
Shut up.
Lakers to here?
You're not letting me finish my statement, and this is the problem. Any team would draft LeBron James Jr. just to get LeBron James for 1 year because they know how much that would stimulate the economy. Pause. But
Why is that?
A stimmy.
yeah.
I mean, you're right, but it's not.
Do
Gonna
you know how
happen,
much
so.
season tickets?
Give it, hey.
Do you know how
Give
much
it up.
season tickets the fucking
Give it up. It ain't
Detroit
gonna happen.
Pistons would
Give it
sell
up.
if they drafted LeBron James Jr.?
It ain't gonna
That
happen.
would be a stimmy.
It ain't gonna happen.
LeBron James in Houston would go crazy.
It ain't gonna happen. I have one more half a bar, if I can be so inclined.
If he may.
So you guys may or may not know this. I haven't been on the pod for a while, so this is kind of old news at this point.
Wait,
but
nigger. Nigger.
We have a drop. We have protocol
I
here.
think the word you're looking for is naysayer.
You only get half a
No.
bar.
I'm calling you a nigger.
So I
you're getting the hard ER.
I haven't been here for a while, so it's old news. But Lewis Hamilton announced that he's leaving Mercedes next year and he's going to Ferrari.
Oh, really?
That's a big deal.
It's a big fucking deal. And
Oh,
I
really?
think what's going to happen, and it only makes sense.
They're not giving him the car he need.
It's not so much, it is part of that, right? But I think it's more so what's going to end up happening is Ferrari is one of the fastest on the field. That's where he's going to get his 8th. And it's such a big fucking deal because whose record did he previously beat? That was with Ferrari. That was the number 1 racer until him. Michael fucking Schumacher. So if he goes to Ferrari next year and gets his 8th there and shatters Schumacher's record, that's fucking insane. A black kid who came from no money goes on to be the highest title holder in F1 with the most titles held and does it on Ferrari. That's going to be
up.
fucking, it's fucking up. It's fucking up.
I'm
It's
excited.
gonna, I can see the fucking brand deals now. He works with P. Now Louis V's got a Ferrari collab. Fucking all this wild shit could happen because of what he, and this is a prediction, I'm not saying it, but Ferrari is one of the fastest in the field. He could potentially do it, especially if they are willing to listen to him and what he fucking needs. this could be fucking huge for black sports in general, but for the sport itself.
I don't like you saying black sports.
It's
but
a big fucking deal. There's been no
He's
other
right, though.
black man in that sport that has done anything remotely close
That's
to
why.
that.
That's why I can't argue with him. He's
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
He's saying
Like,
that.
So-
that is huge for black folks in
I
general.
have two questions for you. So my first question is, who does Verstappen race for? I forgot.
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Oh yeah, I don't care about Red Bull.
Red
So
Bull.
yeah,
And I
Nah.
think that they're Honda, Red Bull Honda. Sorry, I said the sponsor name as if that made a fuck.
yeah, Red Bull Honda. That's from
But they are the
What I
fastest in the
remember-
field. They're the fastest in the field.
Yeah,
So you
Ferrari-
I hate
Ferrari-
Verstappen, but he's the fastest in the field.
yeah. Verstappen is
Honda?
Verstappen
VTEC?
is
Don't act like Honda wasn't fucking owning it in the 90s too. Honda been doing
I'm
this.
nah.
just saying.
Verstappen is him. Like he's
I'm
been.
just saying VTEC.
Well, they don't have VTEC, but yes, it's nice to think that, yeah, those Honda engines are built different.
Nah, Verstappen is him.
There's
He's been.
no
He
VTEC?
won like the past 2 or 3 of them, right?
To be honest, I haven't kept up much this past season. I'm waiting to go balls deep next season when
Is Honda winning on VTEC or not?
that I don't know. I don't follow Red Bull like that. I've always followed Schumacher, and then it was
Red Bull is
Hamilton.
winning in the Honda.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
VTEC.
Yeah.
I'm saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Red Bull is Honda.
Yeah. So I think that Lewis, like I said, if they listen to him, if Ferrari takes under advisement some of the things that maybe Mercedes wasn't trying to hear him on, or just for whatever reason didn't do, I think that this could be a monumental, time in black sports history, because this is fucking insane. He didn't come from the money like some of them dudes come from.
That's
His
true.
dad was working 3-4 jobs just to get him to do this shit, and then it's a big deal, and then as active as Lewis has been trying to be within the community, and then how active he just is in the highbrow community as well. Big fucking deal putting black folks on a world stage like that. So
Sir
I'm excited
Lewis.
to see it. I think it'll be fucking amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. I think next year will be the year that I finally cop that F1 experience and go get a piece of history. Real quick.
There's actually the F1 experience coming to DC on 420.
It's not an F1 experience. So that's just an installment. The F1 experience
Ooh,
is an
he
actual
sunned you.
package you buy at the
don't
race.
care.
Yeah, it's an installment that they're doing to show off the Red Bull car.
I thought,
and
but
some
they're
of
gonna
the
be like
other F1 stuff.
driving
Can
down.
I drive it?
No, so the F1
You can't drive it.
You can do Sims, but they might do an exhibition. But the F1 experience is, so it's race weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you get the F1 experience, you go Thursday, you get to walk the track or the paddock. You get to get on the back of a flatbed, go around the track. You get to meet F1 people. You go to the private parties that they have, and you get a prime viewing space of one of the better turns. So it's a whole package that they have. So that's what I've been aiming to do for a couple years, but they're super expensive for 2 people, and I don't want to do it in America. Like in America, you can have it for like $6,000-$7,000. Monaco's like 20. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's a big investment. It's a lot of money. So it's like,
Yeah.
all right, where do I want to go? I'm thinking Azerbaijan or the UK.
Azerbaijan.
Yeah, or the UK, since Lewis
Niggas
is
don't
from
even know
there.
how to say that.
Yeah. Dope place
That's why we're friends.
Dope place to go for the race, and then the food and the culture. So I think next year we may see it. I'm hoping for it anyway.
Azerbaijan is a big highlight capital.
It's a big what?
Highlight,
Highlight?
the sport.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's a sport called highlight.
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 And what the fuck is that?
It's like a scoop thing. You stick your hand in,
Uh-huh.
and you can like scoop up this ball and fling it at this wall.
Oh,
Oh.
the big fucking thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, time out. How the fuck do you know that's bigger than Azerbaijan? And how the fuck do you know about this sport anyway? Right, I mean, good for you, buddy. I mean, awesome that you have this random piece of
I know the sport,
information.
I never knew what it was called. It's just like niggas with this fucking captain ass hook ass shit on their
Yeah,
head.
facts.
So,
And it just
Yeah,
sling that
facts.
bitch.
I'm gonna give y'all the short story. So my mother is from Southeast,
Okay.
and so her thought, as any woman from Southeast would be in their 20s or 30s that's having a kid, is this little nigga gotta see it all, right? And so she went on this expedition for me to see it all, and it put me in a private school that was asinine. Like there was no reason I was at this school.
Sure.
So I'm learning world religion. I have to do reports about sports basically that have less than a certain following.
Sure.
And that's how
The obscure sports.
That was my favorite class.
So I had to
That's tough.
do a report on a sport
That's tough.
as a nigga who's good at basketball in
Right.
America
On this big claw ball sport.
on fucking a wild ass sport, and Highlight landed in my lap, right? Because what I knew was there was enough information to gather without having to compete with anybody for it. Like,
Because nobody's going to fucking talk about highlight.
right. So like I knew niggas was gonna go after like
Cricket.
exactly.
You could get your shit off and no one can,
Rugby.
and no one could question you because I'm the highlight expert.
Who's gonna talk to me about Highlight?
Hey man.
You can't tell me I'm wrong.
Good
Shut
for
the
you.
fuck
Good
up.
for you, black man.
You know what's crazy?
Good for
You know what?
I had the-
before you question me,
I had the exact same
Spell
experience.
it.
I had the
Good for you.
exact same
I can't.
experience. But mine was Batman. Because I was in elementary school. No one knew the fuck Batman was in fucking third
exactly,
grade.
right? So I had to do this report. I did the report,
Mine was Batman.
and it went well. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I know about Highlight. I'm talking about I had video footage and all this wild shit.
Well, now
of
I'm going to
Highlight.
have to see a match when I go over there, if I go over there for the race.
Highlight's lit.
Nah, them niggas, it's like they have
I'm
like
familiar.
they have
I
like
just
a
didn't know
fucking
what the
hook.
fuck it was called.
It's similar to like pickleball or racquetball,
Pickleball is crazy.
It's so
but-
popping right now.
but
My
it's
father
it's
plays
a
pickleball.
scoop, not a racket.
That's pretty crazy.
So
I'm gonna
your
have to check it out.
returns have to be different.
I'm going to check it out if I go because that'd be lit.
Yeah, no, that shit like it hurts.
But it's either
All right.
there or Bristol, so one or the other.
All right, we have to focus because we have to get out of here. The fuck was I talking to you niggers about?
I think it's new
I think it's
music
time for
time.
music.
Is it time for new music?
Yeah, I think we're done with half a bar.
Also, I love that Glow said Curbin on Curbin.
Curbin on
I
Curbin.
love that. That is
You really haven't been here
awesome.
for a while,
I
huh?
haven't. It's been a minute, man.
All right, fuck it. Let's go to music.
First of all, we live.
I'm gonna kick it off, man. I'm going with a white woman,
Oh no.
a Yakubian.
Dr. Umar would not approve.
Yeah, her name is Haley Knox.
I love Haley Knox.
we,
That
can,
bitch can fucking sing.
we can actually let that slide. I'll let you slide.
Haley Knox got a set of pipes on her, dog. She is fire. Makes her own beats and shit. I fucking love Haley Knox.
We can let that slide.
This track is called 11th Hour.
This track is fire too.
I'm really him.
You got my you
Her
got my
TikTok
track?
is like that, bro. I love.
Haley Knox. That track was called 11th Hour.
Fuck yeah, Haley Knox.
Yeah, I'm you know. It's funny.
I'm pleasantly surprised with that selection because I've been following her for a minute and she is fucking fire.
So here's the thing with me, right? If I'm outside, if I'm at an event, if I'm scrolling the gram, if I'm scrolling the top, and I hear something I like,
Yeah,
I tend to adhere to it.
yeah.
I tend to acquire it, right? And then from there, whatever happens, happens. Like this could be the only song I like from her forever,
Yeah.
but I like this
No,
song.
go through her talk. Like some of the songs that she has
Her
are
TikTok.
like I think
her
one
clock app.
one is Enough for Me or something like that. Yo, her shit is crazy, dog. She is really, really fire.
No, she's very, very fire.
Does all her own production, which is fire. Like
Haley Knox,
yeah.
Knox.
Yeah.
She is a
Johnny
Caucasian
Knoxville.
woman.
Yeah, she is fire.
She is a Caucasian woman who tends to ride trains of things and likes floor fans.
And will pull out that guitar and mix her any fucking where. She'd be in the middle of a restaurant just singing and making shit. I'd be like, yo, you want to get married or what?
Yeah, I like her. So shout out to Charlie Knox. I mean Haley Knox, not Charlie Knox. Haley Knox. That was my selection this week. I'm going with the next selection in the list, which I believe is Young Mitchell's selection.
Yeah, HYB.
Mm-hmm.
It stands for Hydra, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Boss. Well, actually, no. Jermaine Lamar Cole.
You better say this nigga whole name.
I mean, listen, man, he deserves it.
You do your Thug Thizzle.
Boz and Central C.
Yes. Let's get right to it.
Yeah.
Off the project, might delete later. This is J. Cole, Bars, and Central C, HYB. Let's go. Maybe not.
Listen, baby.
I know this song, Jermaine. If you ever spell it me again.
I've got bad.
Hey Jermaine, I know you're on the road.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jay out rapped M, so you know.
J. Cole, Bars, Central C. Tim, are you okay?
It just solidifies what I said earlier. That's all.
Yeah, C went insane.
You got out rap by Central C,
He got-
but you worried about Kendrick
So,
Lamar.
are you saying that Central C is trash?
He's not at the caliber of Kendrick Lamar.
But what I was telling Tim is like that is actually Central C's bag. So I kind of would have been thrown off if C didn't body Cole, because that's not Cole's bag. Like that is what Central C raps over is shit like that. So I would expect him to be like, I'm gonna be the best on this shit. This is my shit. I do this shit.
But that alphabet shit, and like
That shit's
I
garbage.
forgot the L.
Yeah, I just think that alphabet shit
That
was just
shit is
an
garbage.
easy way to not show up. Like
Kendrick
I
wouldn't
don't
do
care
that.
about that.
Kendrick wouldn't do that. Bro.
No, absolutely not.
Kendrick wouldn't do that, bro.
Yeah,
and
no,
then,
he
but
wouldn't.
There's a million better ways
but
to
like
say
I
it.
said earlier, I know I'm not gonna get them, but I want my apologies. I just want my recognition, bro.
I need them in writing and on social media.
I
bro.
documented.
It's so much shit.
Documente.
But yeah, let's carry on because I'll
All
be
right,
here. all
next
night.
track and the last track of new music.
So that's mine. I haven't been here for a while. The project's been out for a little bit, so you may or may not have heard it. West Side Web, Player Games 3.
You nervous?
No. I'm not sure if he's gonna keep going with this with the Player Game series, but if you've not heard any of West Side Web's Player Game series, fucking listen to it because it's great. This is Like Me.
Like me.
Bounce on the beat, so you know the bitch banging.
Welcome to the Player Games, Part 3. Nolly, Web.
Yes, sir. West Side Web. That track is called Like Me, off the project Player Games Part 3. I enjoyed it. That was sensational.
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, man. So I'm not even sure what number we on. Next week I'm gonna know exactly what number we on because I've been resettling shit. I don't know. It's somewhere in the region. All right, both microwaves are done. That means my food is ready. Sides and fish. Catfish, that is. I'm about to eat good and get to this rehearsal. Yeah, y'all will hear this before the show. Sunday, April 14th, we are at Union Stage. It's the day after my birthday. It is also my birthday party. We are doing a hell of a shindig, headlined by Nature Boy with a live band. We also have Ajua, Summer Dennis, Born and All Supreme on the list. It's gonna be a sensational Sunday evening, and we gonna get you niggas home before you get too tired. And we done by 10.
What time does the show start?
5 o'clock.
Okay,
Doors is at 5.
Yeah, keep your motherfucking July 11th open. You heard? That part.
I hate this nigga. We're not supposed to talk about that.
No, we can talk about it now. It's been announced.
Dom K, Howard Theater. The boys put it on. Fuck what you heard.
Yeah.
I'm in there. Thick.
We got a lot
I'm
of,
in there.
No,
I need
no
the VIP.
Diddy. No
I need
Diddy.
the backstage. I need all that shit.
yeah, we outside July 11th. May the 4th be with you too. We got Damani in town. It's a lot going on. We got Project Pat April 27th. It's a lot of activity.
Yeah, man. Listen.
And there's a lot more summer to go.
Good for you, bud.
So with that being said, man, I'm gonna get us up out of here. I'm Capo. To the left of me, as always, is none other than my brother and Young Mitchell we trust.
Yeah, man. Angel Reese, I think she getting drafted by DC. It's a lot of chatter. I think she gonna be a Mystic. It's gonna be her.
So perfect.
It's gonna be her or Cardoza.
That's no. She needs to come here.
I want
fits our ethos.
Yeah, I want
that I ain't going like nothing.
Yeah, I want both of those young ladies. They fit the ethos of what we represent as a culture.
Yeah.
So yeah, one or two. I want either one of those young ladies.
I get it. I
to
get
be
it.
a mystic.
I get it. And to the left of him is none other than our occasional brother. No, he's always our brother, but he occasionally shows up when he can.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure, gentlemen, as always.
Yes.
Fuck takeovers. That shit's whack. Stop it.
Takeovers?
Yeah, the stuff I was talking about with the cars earlier.
Oh,
Fuck that shit.
yeah,
Stop
yeah.
doing that
Understood.
stupid shit. And I'll see y'all hopefully at this this Dom show
That's not holy.
Are you in town Sunday?
this Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll be in town Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be here Sunday.
Then come out Sunday.
For what?
Sunday brunch.
Oh, say less.
Yeah.
I'm outside.
Yeah.
He just talked about it 2 seconds ago.
I just
I'm
said-
outside. Yeah, my
said the
fault.
whole
I'm
show.
outside. Yeah, I'm outside.
He's you know what? I can respect it. I'm gonna give him a pass because he's focused on my birthday.
That's really what it is.
But the finale to my birthday is Sunday brunch. I need to take pictures.
I actually can't make any promises because I, in the minimum, plan on browning
See.
out for your birthday.
See.
I may black out. If I black out off of whiskey when I'm a tequila drinker, well,
All right. Well, we're not gonna drink that much whiskey.
you might not, but
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're an adult. You could say no. Like you could just say
no
no.
means no.
no. I'm an adult. That's why I'm Ubering.
Okay. We're getting out of here. This has been the Baseline Podcast 230 something or 240 something. I'm not sure. We're gonna get the fuck up out of here. I'm Capo. That's Young Mitchell. That is Lugo.
Dessert.
Young Mitchell, as we do it this time every week, can you tell them people what to do?
Kendrick Lamar is better than J. Cole.
Facts.
But also close them doors.
You know it.
Step back, doors closing.
First of all, we live.